Okie dokie. Let me check. Let me check. All right, all right. I think we's live. Let me see. Are we live? All right, all right. I think we's live. Okay. All right, all right. I see it. I see it. All right. Welcome everyone to Open Chat number 103, the sixth fucking anniversary of the Black Brain Trust. 420 Bashment. We do this every year. The anniversary of this channel is on 420. I want to salute, welcome everyone. Here, let's do this. Let's do this. First off, all right. Yeah, let me do this. Let me welcome everyone. Okay. We got to do gratuities. That's in order. Pleasantries. And then if y'all can press. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. If the sound and all right. And if y'all could do that for me, you just do that solid. That would be awesome. Let me know if audio's all good. Um, I'm gonna just preface this real quick. I'm gonna drop the link. This is an open chat. Hey, Saturday night, 420, 6th anniversary. We just gonna kick it tonight, y'all. So nothing too crazy heavy. Come on up and build with the fellas and shit. Ronan, hey, what's good with you, bro? Hey, man. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Happy 420, dog. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. All right, so we got a sound check. We are good. Yeah, man. Six years, bro. Sixth anniversary, man. You say you're gonna roll a few cones when you get home? Okay, that's what's up. I got a couple bowls I'm gonna pack when I get the panel up and we get the chop and everything. I'll probably step away and blow one. Um, but yeah. Hopefully y'all ringing in 420 on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? For us, this is 6 years going. On the Brain Trust. Favor, what's good with you, bro? Welcome. You know, um, we put in a lot of work. I did some digging in the catalog over the past week or so. Um, Perhaps you've seen some of the live streams that Peter Gali, aka Mule Amaru, has been doing on his channel, where he's been running back old live streams, right? Where it's loaded with receipts and littered with receipts, right? See, so I want to give a big shout out and a salute to Tita Godly, aka Mule Amaru, for running back not only 3.0 content from the Brain Trust, but also Soul and Black, who was a major influence on this channel as well. OG content originator, was here before all of the naysayers, right? That want to say they didn't exist. Broski is still around. And so I don't know if he's listening. I didn't get a chance to really dig through my email, see if I had his email to hit him. But if Soul and Black, if Kess is listening, man, big salute and shout outs to you, big bro, for paving the way. Right? We just doing the work, you know. But that's something that has been uh discussed with him in the past. So I just want to big him up, right, for being one of the innovators and the way showers in this space. Big up Soul and Black. I also want to big up Wacky O, another one. I want to big him up. A wealth of knowledge, a personal Rolodex, an index of information, and he's got the receipts. And he's quick to pull up to prove cats wrong, to correct the record. So I want to big up Wacky O. I want to big up Mike V, okay, aka Remedy. He's an OG 1.0 cat. Y'all don't know that. but he's here today repping his Mike V. However, he's another OG 1.0 way shower and cat who paved the way. Big ups to Mike V. I also want to big up Nagone 11, another cat who's been around here since day one, right? And I'm naming those four specifically because those are the dudes who showed me the way in this space, right? Just so y'all know, right? So we gotta understand pedigree, how this channel was formulated, why we've been around for the time we've been around, and why it is we do what we do, and why we're going to continue to do what we do. And I also want to salute all of the new cats that's coming on board and really seeing what time it is and really getting on deck with this new wave, right? So salutes to y'all. Particularly, I want to shout out T to Godly. Now, let me see what we got in the chat. Big Cap, yo, shout out to all that partake. Happy 420. Let's throw this up. Shit, big up to Big Cap coming through with the positive vibes, right? You know what time it is on this day. That's what's up, man. Salute to you, bro. So here, let's do this. All right, so we were gonna just get the preface going with all this. I do want to drop the link. It's an open chat, right? So we're just gonna chop it up. But on the 6th anniversary of this channel, I gotta say, man, we've grown in leaps and bounds. Regardless of what others have to say about us, you know. I think the proof is in the fact that when you look in our catalog and you look at the live streams and look at the content that we don't spend time talking about the people who say things about us. Just take note of that, right? So we must be doing something right. If others feel the need to spend their time 8 hours out of a 24-hour a day, that's literally one third of a day, really. Ugh, you're not doing much with your time. We like to do the hard-hitting content, come through, put it out here for y'all to consume and consider, right? Put it on a repeat couple times if you have to, but that's what this platform has always been here for. It's a repository of information. Okay, it's a repository of information. Not only that, but thought-provoking conversation as well, right? The sapiosexual stuff, I get it. It's kind of rubbed few people the wrong way. However, it has proven as a use case. It hasn't been debunked, right? Take it from a guy who, kind of benefits from those types of practices there, right? Not only me, but other brothers of this platform as well, right? Not everything is for everybody. We get it, right? However, we are here for those who resonate. That's what we're here for. We're here for those who resonate. All right, so let me see here. I got Andre 416 up here. This is okay. Let me let him up. It is an open chat. What's going on, bro?
It is an open channel. I'm not hostile to you guys, actually.
Yeah, are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm really not hostile to you guys.
You've been on a lot of 8-hour live streams where people were talking about us. I think there was one last night, even.
Well, like, dudes say what they want to say, but like I said on the fans, guy, I really don't care.
Well, I think you've
for the
been up
most
here
part.
before at odds with us, but let's get to it. What you here for, bro?
You said it was an open chat, so that's why I had
No, I
to.
know, but this is our sixth anniversary, right? See, so that would tip that would assume that you have some familiarity with what we do over here. Like the title is open chat, yes, but sixth anniversary, so we're kind of celebrating what we do here. So what's going on with you, man? What you got?
Like like with you guys and like actually the same what I say with truth is that like you guys actually have some content that can actually be very beneficial to like dudes, but um just the negative aspect of trying to get at other people that you don't like that's the issue that I have with you guys.
Wait, you
Not
said
you, but like
wait, just real quick. You said negative of what? Say that again.
the negative aspect that you and like truth have
Gotcha.
typically is
Wait,
like
and you said so. Let's do this. You said negative. Let me wait. I'm gonna pick this layout, and then I'm gonna do this. Right. So all right. So do you see me screen sharing here?
yeah, I can see the whole thing.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me get my phone so I can make sure we're all looking at the same thing. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, got it. I see it. All right. So here, I'm gonna scroll down and then you point out the negative content. Go ahead. I don't need you to say anything. I just want you to find it. Are you there?
Yeah,
Okay,
if,
wait.
if,
Okay, I just want to make sure you're there, but I'm scrolling and I need you to find the negative content. I'll wait. I'll wait for you.
I haven't actually listened to you guys'
So
content
so
like
wait,
that,
wait, wait,
so
hold on. I'm not finished scrolling yet. Hold on. Because we have this. Remember, this is our sixth anniversary, so I have 6 years to scroll through, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just keep scrolling, and then the I need you to find the negative content. Was it about what was it about? Was it esports? What was it? What was it? Is it about Booker T. Washington? Politics, maybe? Space and technology?
well I haven't actually listened to you guys'
What?
content
Wait,
like
hold
that,
on, hold on,
so
hold on, because I'm only 1 year in, dude. I got five more to go, right? So just hold on 1 second. Let me see. Let me see. I got some more politics, space and tech. We were talking about micromobility and drones and stuff, and top 10 tech skills in demand. More politics, right? And this is just from a year ago. Wait, so hold on. I got to scroll way more. I would tell you about the sapiosexual stuff, but that's some other shit. I don't know if you're ready for that.
yeah,
Uh,
like
no, no, it's okay.
I'm gonna have
Don't
to
worry.
fall back.
Don't worry about it. I'm still scrolling down. I'm trying to find the negative content. Fatherhood talk, is that negative?
Like I'm gonna have to fall back.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Before you do though, just hold on. Hold on. Before you do, just I want you to just hold on. Y Combinator in Africa, Visa, cryptos. I mean, black car talk. Cars aren't negative, is it? What about space and technology and what about all this? What say you? Right?
Well, like basically, you're looking at me like I'm supposed to be a representation
No, well, no,
of
no, no. Well, no, I'm asking you. You said we have a negative disposition, and I'm looking at the content, right? Space and technology, Black pandemic talk. I mean, because we're about 3 years in. Remember, this is the sixth anniversary open chat. So you came up here, right? So you said we do the negative conversation. So Black Tech Talk, Edge computing, AI, and 5G chat, Black economics, right? More car talks. Where's the negativity coming from this based on what you see? Where's the negativity? I just need to help me understand because you came up here, right? And then you said something about us being negative, and then I'm like, okay, well, let's take a look at that. Blockchain talk. Are you familiar with blockchain technology? Andre, are you familiar with blockchain technology? Are you familiar with AI, machine learning, right? DL data science. Are you familiar with these things? African robots, IoT, and quantum systems. Are you familiar with these things?
I do a little jig on.
Andre, are you there?
Turn it up.
Okay. I guess he's not. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Spawn, dude. Spawn, why don't you hit the fucking link, bro? What the- Andre, you said you were still there. No, I did because I was asking you to respond and you didn't, right? And what we're not going to do is make a shit show of our 6th anniversary. Chaos Rain, you can just drop off. I'm not going to let you up, bro. I'm not going to let you up. Andre, I was asking for you to respond and you didn't. Okay? You didn't. If you want to have a dialogue here, I'll let you back up. Right. I don't I know you do, Zone. Fuck you. No, I'm fucking with you. What's going on, Zone? What's going on, homie? Hey, bro. Hey, I know you're gonna get on my ass. Like Jamal got on my ass today about getting the license. I'm gonna do the shit tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do the shit tomorrow. Hey, T, pull up. Pull up, dog. Hold on 1 second. Pull up. All right. Yeah. No. Hey, no. Real talk, Zone. I'm gonna tomorrow. I'm gonna schedule one in the morning, and I'm gonna go after the license because it's at Paul Ricard. Thank you, bro. Like Jamal be on my head, dude. I was like, bro, she got cheerleading and shit, dude. Shit. You good? Hey, Spawn, I'm fucking with you, dog. You good, man? You good? I ain't tripping.
Yo,
T, what up?
shit, just cooling, bro. It's good.
Man, listen, dude. This nigga Andre over here trying to play.
Oh man, what are you on, bruh?
I'm gonna pull him up right now. You can find out. Hold up.
I bet. Tired. Shit.
Dre, you there? There you go. See?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me drop him back down. So yeah, because I ain't trying to hold up the show for this nigga right here, right? He ain't been around long enough to know what time it is. Because he was saying we coming through with the negativity, and I pulled the catalog, and I'm 3 years in. I'm 3 years in,
The key.
and he didn't say shit. So I was just like, all right, well, just dip then, nigga.
Yeah, nah, it's
Yeah, because I was like, you coming through with that mess, and then I pull it up the receipts, and I'm like, find it. And he didn't say nothing. I was like, well, then get up out of here. Will you drop me? I'm like, man, get up out of here, bro. Don't. Yeah, we're not about to do that. Not on our anniversary joint.
Yeah, no, I feel
Oh
you.
shit, hold up. Iori done pulled up. There we go. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Day ones. What's up, Iori? Clownish folks
Peace.
out here. Speak on it, Iori. Shit. What's good with you, homie? Shit. Happy 420, bro.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
See, day ones know what time it is, dude. Coming through with the clown shit. Don't do it.
You already know, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can't speak on some shit you don't know the history, man, and refuse to look at it.
I'm saying, man, Iori been here since day one. He know what time it is. That's what I'm saying. Don't come through with the dumb shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Dre just dropped. Yeah, go ahead, drop, bro. We good.
So you banished, nigga.
Hey, we straight, bro. Oh wait, he back. Hold on. I think maybe he had an audio problem. Let me see what's up.
It's probably the audio.
Our business. You said, glad to see we still rocking. Oh man, we here, bro. I'll show you what we've been up to in a minute, dog. Right? Because I don't want y'all to think that we done fell off the map or niggas got us shook or some shit. Because that ain't the case, bro. Niggas just been busy. And niggas been building too.
Most def.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Andre, you there? All right, bro. You got to go, man. I ain't about to do all this.
That's three
Nah, real
times the
shit.
charm.
Yeah, nah, 3 times the charm, bro. You got to dip.
Come back later.
Yeah, you got to dip, bro. Hold up. Here come MOT. MOT.
Peace.
MOT.
Yo, what's up, man?
You good? Hey, real quick. Just a sound check. Sound good with y'all?
Yeah,
Yep.
for right now.
All right, that's what's up. What's going on, bro? Hey, man, happy 6th anniversary, bro.
Yeah, same here, man. Happy
Yep.
6th.
There you go.
We here, man. 6 years.
Hey, man, is any of your live streams are down? Been taken down because, we can't handle history? Is that?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Just making sure, man.
Just
Wait,
making
hold on.
sure.
Let me pull it. Wait, hold up, real quick. He already shouted you out, bro.
Yeah, what's going on? What's wrong?
Let me do this. Just to make sure, MOT, we are not tripping. Let's see. Because Dre said we were coming with the negativity, right? So I'm
Dre?
at
What Dre?
The one that was just here.
the Andre guy, right? Who? Yeah.
Oh, the retard.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but yeah. So we're 4 years in, and I was just like, well, what's negative about Black tech talk, Black economics, Black blockchain talk, space and technology, geopolitics, Black car talk, Black economics? I was like, you tell me what's the negativity? Where help? I'm sorry, negativity, MOT. Is that productivity? Or is that what we're equating negativity as? Productivity?
No, negativity is that's a translation. Like, you make him feel stupid for actually being in places that he literally have second choices on where to be. You make him feel bad for being around stupid people, and you're not supposed to do that. Yeah.
Because I'm 4 years in right now, right? Maybe the fact that the Black Brain Trust was in Africa 4 years ago, right? And we did a series of live streams on AI and fintech, right? Cashless banking, work automation, right? There was a tech summit, right?
I don't know. You sound like a detractor to me, bro.
Oh shit, I don't know. But see, do you see what that is right there?
It sounds like Keisha-less banking, man.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute, you guys. From 4 years ago, see, that's a passport right there. The continent. Let's chop it up. Open chat number 45. 4 years ago, 1.3 thousand views. I don't want to say we were passport bros before passport bros, but hey, anyway.
No, I mean, but passport bros get kind of turned into, the gender war because they didn't want to
of course
have any fucking standards, man.
Of course.
Yep.
They wanted to grow their numbers with dumb nigga numbers, and they think that dumb nigga numbers mean shit. It's like, dude, the only thing you do is make yourself look stupid and a target whenever you start going places, dressing like a fucking 90s rapper. Yeah, man, you come out.
Tupac.
Yeah, for real.
Tupac Travel Agency.
Wait a minute. Wait. Black population losing to rising inequality. Now, is that a negative conversation or is that us dissecting issues? Help me understand.
Nah, you very negative, bro. You just a hater. You hate BGS. That's all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What? Wait. What? Really?
Yeah.
I'm here to defend my daddy.
Wait a minute, though. Wait, where are we getting at him, though? Where?
You know when you talk about chemistry or tech, you getting at him? Come on now.
Wait. You mean when we talk about weed? We talk about cannabis? Were you talking about that?
That's chemistry. You don't like that. I'm the only chemist.
Yeah.
Look at this. Missiles hit military base in Baghdad. Ooh, we talking that geopolitical shit. Haiti 10 years after the earthquake. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, man, but
Right.
you're only allowed to talk about geopolitical shit if you can connect it to the gender war in the United States. That's the only reason you can talk about geopolitical shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like the 4B movement. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the only reason.
The 4Bs, the beta male, black, buck dancing bros. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Well, look at this right here. Now, this is from 4 years ago. Iran responds to retaliatory attacks on U.S. bases. World War III begins today. Damn.
Uh-oh.
2,000 views. Ooh-wee. What were we talking about back then? Holy shit, I wonder.
Oh, no,
BGS?
man.
Wait. Was it BGS?
Yeah, man.
Was it
There's
BGS?
too much Keisha content, man. You
Exactly.
can't go back any further.
Yeah. Where's your stat breaking down Russell Wilson? Where's that?
Yeah.
The Moynihan report.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No.
Hold
Moynihan's hands. No, the hands of Moynihan.
Hands of Moynihan's. Moynihan's.
That's crazy.
Right? Look at this, man. Where's the negative? Where? Help me, man. Where's the
I'm
negative?
seeing a lot of negativity, bro.
Let me see if somebody done pulled it. Somebody else done pulled up. Andre, you still in the back? I ain't gonna let you up, bro. I'm sorry, dog.
Why is he here again? Like,
I don't know.
Where did
dude.
he come here to accomplish?
And he said we were full of negativity. So.
Oh no! Bring it back up for a second. I
you
like
serious,
talking to this guy. Yeah, sure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sure. You
Let's get it.
man. I'm a glutton for like.
This is the 6th anniversary, bro. My high is getting blown. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
Andre, so why are you here? Yeah, man, you can unmute. You're on the show now.
Well, we were just having a conversation. Actually, you guys have your own way of going about things.
You said we have our own way of doing what?
Going about things, and that's cool. It's
What? No.
understandable.
Recall, you said we're about negativity. So I'm 4 years into our content. I'm still trying to find the negative content. Help me find it. That's all I want you to do.
Well,
Is
the
this
negativity
blockchain?
like
Is blockchain negative?
well, basically, it's like.
Wait, hold on. Is blockchain negative?
Well, basically, what I've been trying to.
I'm
do
asking
is,
you a question, bro.
Like-
Is
like-
block?
Andre, man, it's a yes or no question.
Yeah, that's
bro.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
you
Is
go with
block-
the why after the shit.
Yeah,
Just
is
start
block-
off the question with a yes or
is
no.
Well,
so you can
blockchain
explain why.
negative, bro?
blockchain is not negative.
Okay, what
You're gonna have
about
to
what
let-
about
like-
automation replacing jobs, AI, 5G, and self-driving? Let me see, what is this? Self-driving trucks and retail. We're chopping it up about it. This is from 4 years ago. What's negative about this?
That's not negative.
Okay,
that's not the point.
wait. Because see, I'm
Okay.
saying I've been scrolling through this whole time, and you haven't said anything. So I'm gonna keep going because you know, this is our 6th anniversary, right? So 4 years, I got more content to go through. I need you to find it for me, bro. What is this? When we talk about cars, is that negative?
Hey,
Well,
Extra Complex, this is a pretty good question because I don't even know the answer to this question. What is
I-
the most
I'm
viewed video
just-
for the Black Brain?
Well,
Trust? What is the
like-
most
like-
viewed video?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm trying to say is something like blockchain is not negative, and AI replacing
I'm
jobs is not
asking you
negative.
what is it that what is it about our content that's negative? I'm trying. This is the reason why I've scrolled. I stopped at
Can
4
I
years. I can
can I
keep
can I
going. Hold
can
on,
I
Andre. Hold on, Andre. I can
can I
keep going. However, at this point, based on the subject matter, what is negative about what you've seen so far?
can I speak if you don't mind?
I want you to answer a basic question. What is negative about our content, bro? That's
Well,
all you got to do.
what I have seen that was negative about your content
Uh huh.
and like the anti-manosphere guys is that you guys
Wait. You talking about these live
like
streams I've been
wait,
scrolling
wait,
through
wait,
right here?
like
Uh-oh.
hold on,
you
Anti-manosphere.
asked the
Wait a
question.
minute.
hold on,
Uh-oh.
like
Can I
complex,
answer?
I got
Can
it.
I
complex,
answer or what?
I'm sorry,
Can I
complex,
MOT.
answer or what?
I got it.
Can
complex.
Go
I
ahead.
answer or
Let
what?
me handle this,
Okay. Okay.
Can I answer or what?
Andre,
Okay.
So I can't
Andre,
answer. Okay, I
Andre.
can't answer the question. Okay.
No, you
Wait.
can't,
You know what,
Andre.
MOT? Let
Okay.
him get that
So
out, and then you got
No,
it,
no,
bro.
no, no, no,
okay.
no, no, no. Because I'm the
Okay.
president of
So
the
like this
space.
is very
Like
This is very disingenuous.
Andre. Could you tell me who you consider manosphere, so that way I can let you know whether they're manosphere or not?
I don't need you to tell me who is manosphere or not. Like
Okay.
I was
Yes,
directly.
you're talking about anti-manosphere guys, so I need to know who you think is part of the manosphere at this
This
Well,
is
point.
anti-manosphere
like
content.
I was directly answering the question from complex here. So
Is this anti-manosphere content?
no, this is
Yes.
not. Like
Wait. Whoa.
what I
Whoa.
was
Whoa.
trying.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
What?
Wait a minute.
Uh,
Wait a minute. Where? I'm hitting the rewind button. Okay. Everything that I've shown thus far, right? All this right here: blockchain, economics, black tech talk, et cetera, et cetera. Is this anti-manosphere talk?
If it
well,
ain't
like
crying about Keisha, it's
no,
anti-manosphere
Wait,
no,
talk.
no, no, no,
is that
no,
that's
no.
Keisha right there?
That's not what I'm saying at
Uh
all.
oh.
That's not what
Black
I'm
woman
saying at
check.
all. Like
Black
that's
woman
not what I'm
check.
saying at all. So
Okay, well,
that's
I got
not
a
what I.
question for you, Andre.
Okay.
So
Andre,
All right. You're
Andre,
gonna continue to
wait, because
drop me.
MOT, I
Not
swear to
let me
God, I'm
talk.
about to
Okay.
drop him in about 2 minutes.
no, no,
But go
no,
ahead, go ahead.
no, 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 because I got pretty clear questions that I know he can answer. So
Okay, this
what do you
is
think the
insane.
manosphere is about, Andre?
Dude, you're asking me like straw man questions. Like this has nothing to do with what I
That's a
initially
real
talked
straight
about.
question. Like you talked about
Like
anti-manosphere
this
dudes.
has nothing
I
to do
want
with
you to
what I
know
was
like
talking about.
what the manosphere is to you. Like what do you think the manosphere? Well, okay, all right.
This you
An even
asking the
easier
question has
question,
nothing to do with what I was initially talking
It,
Andre.
about.
All
Well,
right,
he,
all
he
right, all
All
right.
asking
right.
you what he want to
Andre.
talk about. So talk about
Okay.
what he want to talk about.
Okay. Okay, Andre. So when did you get here in the manosphere? What year did you
Like
get here?
you see what I mean? Like you're making straw man arguments right now.
is the
Like you
I'm
Mustang
literally
Mach
talking
asking
about
when
some
did
shit
E?
you
like
get
I'm not
here?
even
I'm
And is
talking.
that
asking when did you
negative?
get here,
Yeah.
Andre? I'm
Like
serious, man. No, when did you
like
get here? What year?
well that's like whose channel is this right now? Actually, 'cause
It's
I
our
forgot
channel.
whose
Well,
channel is
no,
this.
no, no. Listen. The Black Brain Trust is a decentralized platform. You need to go and read you need to go read the description over in the about section. It's a decentralized platform, right? It wasn't started by one person. It was started by a few people.
A
I being one of
conglomerate of
them.
people.
Okay, you see, so it's decentralized in that way.
So
Okay,
I have a question. So when did you get here, Andre?
go ahead.
Well, can I actually like be able to speak
No, I'm
without
asking
being
questions for a reason
okay?
because you talk about
Dog, this ain't even
anti-manosphere.
channel,
I
Hey,
man.
want to know
You
what
keep
version
fucking
of the
asking me shit.
manosphere. Like, when did you get here?
Yo, my nigga, you keep asking me shit, and like
well,
I'm not
so
sure why you keep asking me shit, but like
So so so
you
MOT, let's do
keep
this,
doing that.
man. Because like I said, this is a 6th anniversary joint,
Yeah, man. Like,
and yeah,
we
if we're
don't want
gonna
to
do
waste it
this,
on
I'm gonna
this
just
guy.
go ahead and
Like, if
drop
he's
them,
not
bro.
gonna answer
Yeah,
questions, like
let me go
when
ahead
you
and
got
just
here, like,
remove
oh, yeah, yeah, that's it.
He has
All right, man.
6
So here's,
minutes. Anniversary.
them.
yeah, man. Your 6 minutes are up, bro.
Like, just get
So,
up out of here, bro. Like that's why I was like,
yeah,
I was like, dude, I was like, he was like, you guys have negative content. And so, dude, I pulled the shit up. I didn't even get through all of it. I only got through like
yeah. But
4
here's the
years.
problem. Here's the problem with the anti-manosphere dudes are the dudes who he's around.
Yep.
Wait. This guy said what? He said, what's y'all most viewed video? Why don't you go look it up? Like, don't ask us the question. The catalog's there. Go look it up.
All right, all right. So
Probably
here's the
some shit
thing.
you can't comprehend.
Yeah, well, here's the thing about this. Like, the people who are always talking about people talking about the space are really the problem within the space. People
Yep.
who talk about anti-manosphere dudes are also problems with the actual space. Because the people who claim that they got problems with manosphere dudes, they're the dudes who's trying to say that the manosphere is about entertainment when they're about entertainment. The space wasn't created for that. Like, notice these people never stand up in front of Q Soul and Black or anybody from Manosphere 1.0 with their entertainment shit because this place was an intellectual place. It's just that when you have a whole bunch of talentless, ambitionless men who join who want to flip the Manosphere into something else, I'm like, dude, that's what Black YouTube is for, right? Like, you don't need to flip the manosphere into nothing. The manosphere already had like a mission. It's just that they came in to sabotage the mission to take it in another direction. I'm like, dude, that's what the whole of Black YouTube is about.
That's exactly, bro.
Yep.
It's kind of like, listen, dude. I prefaced this live stream, dude. When we went live, I said, look, I named who the progenitors were. Let's just say, for me being one of the people that started this channel, right? And I gave T the scoop on like the origins of it, because it's actually not this channel; it's another one.
All right, so here's the thing. So the problem is that I think this is a worthwhile conversation that we need to have about people who have problems with the space. So that way we ain't got this sniping and shit going behind the scenes and on panels. We can just have a discussion about it. And so that way we can be able to see who's in the manosphere and who's not. I guarantee you, most of these people who have to come out of their mouth, like here's how you know that you're not part of the manosphere. If you're a ever manosphere show of the week, chances are you were never part of the Black Manosphere.
There you go.
Yeah,
Chances are you were never Black Manosphere in the first place.
that
If
was
all
that's
of your
that's your way
content,
of getting put on. Actually, if you host one of them, and then we're trying
correct,
to like
correct,
share subs and build
yeah,
bullshit up. Yeah.
cause there ain't nothing but 5 or 6 thousand of these dumb motherfuckers left anyway. Like most of the Manosphere left after what I'm saying, homeboy kicked the bucket, right?
Wait.
And then good.
Uh oh.
Oh, so
Something
we can't
happened.
hear nothing.
Yeah,
The
I guess
music
he
stopped.
froze out.
Okay, all right. Well, we can hear each other, so we can keep talking.
Yeah, go ahead though, MOT. You was building.
All right, man. So once Kevin Samuels died, everybody showed their true face within the actual space. They seen
Hmm.
one talentless fucking grifter who had no real job prospects before he told a young ass woman that she wasn't shit. For some reason, that set the whole internet on fire. Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, everybody wanted the same buzz that that dude got. That's why everybody kind of went in on the Keisha content. I didn't get it because I was here for the original mission, which wasn't to talk about women. It was about citing our actual issues, not so that way we can keep making the same mistakes that we made in the past. But these people are actually dumb nigga dependent to the point to where they need dumb motherfuckers to keep making the same mistakes in order to have a quote unquote platform. And I'm like, that's not why we are here. That's not why anybody did any of this shit. And it's like those people who actually did that and wanted to do that, they were not part of the manosphere. Like, dude, if you was over there cheering that bullshit on, dude, you were never part of the manosphere. Dude, that's when you exited the manosphere.
Hmm.
You exited the manosphere the moment you start tuning into that fucking bullshit.
Yep. Yeah.
You had an image issue, so you go to a fucking guy who never went to a fashion week in fucking New York. It's like, dude, it's so much of this shit is something's wrong with this. Yes, he took the talking points, stole everything from here, took it to a bigger audience. That means that the audience was supposed to get smarter, right? No, the audience got dumber. How does the audience get dumber with advanced information?
Yep. Make that make sense.
Yeah, make it make sense. So it's like, okay, so this dude gets the fuck up out of here. And then you have all these coffin kissing ass dudes who are just sitting here trying to pretend like this dude was the greatest thing ever. And it's like this dude walked away from his own family. Okay. His own daughter walked away
Uh
from him.
oh.
Walked away.
Uh
Didn't want to
oh.
fucking deal with it. Right?
Yeah, he wasn't the greatest thing ever. He was the gayest thing ever.
Hey,
That don't
hey,
even
MOT,
matter, dude.
MOT.
Yeah.
Let me address this real quick. You said the irony, y'all that's that's manosphere politics bullshit. But see, here's the thing, right? All of the valuable content has people like Judge Joe Brown and people like that on it. See that
Yeah, but
the
you gotta
type
understand, like,
the type of people that don't pull up on a nigga like BGS. That's see that so take that one to the bank. Go ahead, MOT.
all right, Andre. The reason why we're ignoring you is because you can't answer simple questions, and when you can't answer simple questions, you can't be a part of the conversation.
Wait, hold on. Look, y'all are ignoring me. Let
Uh,
me ask you something, MOT and T the Godly.
Wow.
Have you guys ever ignored a dude like a hoe would?
No,
Okay, all right.
nah,
I just want to make sure I'm not the only one.
bruh.
no,
There's
it's
so
just at
many
the end of the
ways
day,
to
listen,
Yeah.
man, I
Yo,
get compassionate and callous argument, but at the end of the day, this channel wasn't put together for views. This channel
There
was
you
not put
go.
together for misleading men. This channel was not about buck dancing in the street or
nope.
following the latest relationship bullshit. Like, dude, if you want to build a channel, all you got to do is do dumb nigga content. You will have no problem building that. Listen, if you want to build a channel, do hip hop reactions to all the stupid hip hop deaths throughout fucking history.
Or
You
or
have no
or
problem. No problem hitting.
or troll us. Like it's working out for a black
Yeah,
man being
yeah.
brutally honest.
No.
Uh-oh.
It's like, look, you
No,
want
I'm
over
joking.
100,000 subs and very easy. Just cover every hip hop death from like 19 fucking 90s till now. You have no problem hitting over 100,000 subs in less than 90 days.
Hold on,
There
real
you
quick.
go.
Hey, salute Big Ike in the chat. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Appreciate you for
Peace.
pulling up. Truth is I know it. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Hey, Truth,
What's going on,
Ike, if
Truth?
y'all want to hit the link, it's up there. I want to pull up. We got Raw L in the building. What's going on, 50 folk?
Peace.
Hey,
Peace.
compassionate and callous. You have to understand that we're not going to be here to help you bring you up to speed. This is a 6-year anniversary. Like, we can't take you through the actual point of this is what the channel is about, right? Like we're not gonna go over these day one questions because you're not up to speed. Like, I'm not one of these bring niggas up to speed type of person, right? This is a 900 level course, and if you don't, and if you're not with the fucking content or or even understanding what's going on, then man, like you're in the wrong place. So hey,
Hey,
yeah, hey,
I
Still
was
say,
complex, the music's getting loud as fuck for some
is
Yeah,
it?
reason.
I'm
turn it down a
sorry.
little bit.
Hold on. Let me
Turn it
turn
down
it
a
down
little
a
bit.
little bit. Yeah,
still say
I don't
that.
know why it went up a little bit. Hold up.
It always does that, man. I
Because
can't
here's
stand that they
the
can't
thing,
control it.
man. We went through we went through the catalog. We got 4 years in, right?
Still kind of loud.
Is it? All right, hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did kick up a little bit. Hold on a second. Oh, you know what? It switched tracks. I see what happened.
Like,
Hold
here's
on.
the thing about the views.
There we go right there.
Like the dumb niggas,
Yeah.
substanceless shit with a whole bunch of views mean everything to them. Like, dude, we do shit that's actually needed and that is actually happening in the world, which, as you can see, a lot of people are just not into. Like, we create an actual space where we can talk about things of substance and merit and not give a shit about views. Like, we're not monetized. Like, we're not trying to get super chat money out of people. We're not dropping cash apps. We're not saying donate to the platform every 5 seconds. We don't have our actual cash app scrolling at the bottom of the screen. So like, okay, you have to
There you
you
go.
you have to tell me, like, when was the last time? I mean, other than likes, everybody asks for that. But at the end of the day, the things that run you are not things that we talk about over here. Like, we don't do this shit for views. We do this shit for education,
Right.
which dumb niggas are against. So I don't understand why you expect a whole bunch of views from an educational channel.
There you go.
Well, let me say this, man, and peace, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.
Salute to the Brain Trust. Salute to Mike V, Complex Design, MOT, Nagone 11, Johnny Blaze, Dollar Will, Lionel,
Anti-grav.
Anti-Grav. I don't know if I said Renaissance Man.
Renaissance man.
Um, and all of the founding members of this great cohort of men. Um, you know, um, dudes like that, man, in the chat, like they're very interesting because um, one of the things that um, you never want to do is come into a space not knowing both sides, and you just go with one side. And here's the truth of it. This is the truth of the matter. If you come into space and you just go to one side, you're more, because the way black people are orientated, like you're more likely to you're gonna go to the dumb side because that's your orientation. So it says a lot about you to go to a side that's filled with people who don't really offer you anything. Because at the end of the day, like I ain't even one of these type of people that be trying to, posture and be like, oh man, I can get some bitches. But when it comes down to it, I can though. I can.
Ah.
I can.
Uh
I can.
oh.
I can. I can do that if I wanted to. You know what I'm
Public
saying?
enemy number one.
So, like, if you want to reduce it to that, then you're gonna lose that too. It ain't gonna just be you're gonna lose the intelligence part. You're gonna lose that part too. So before you come into these spaces, man, taking a side, man, hear everybody out first. How can you know if you're the side that you're rocking with is right if you haven't heard all sides? See, there's a shitload of content on the Brain Trust that's emblematic of what the mission of it was when it was set up. So all you have to do is look at the content, look at the date of inception, and just peruse through the channel and look at the content headings, and you will clearly see when you listen to these streams, you will immediately recognize, okay, well, this is some different shit. Okay, this is completely different. Now, here's the grift though. They'll sit here and say, well, you know, you're not trying to reach black men. Well, that's how dumb you sound, because if you know anything about this channel, that's all this channel has been ever about. This channel has been about nothing but helping black men grow. That's why we've had men come back and say, thank you. I learned about this certification through the Brain Trust, man. I decided to go in this direction. It helped me. Now I'm making this amount of money, blase, blase, this. Because there are men who have come back and thanked this channel for helping them out. So the reality
Right.
of the situation is that when you come here trolling, first of all, you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? You're a child, and that's the reason why you're in a boy space, because you ain't ready. And we understand. We understand that there's a lot of black men who are not ready. They're not fit to lead, and that's why you're constantly trying to figure Keisha out. I'm not trying to figure any dumb female out, because I wasn't born in her family. I wasn't raised with her.
Nope.
I don't know the culture of family that she comes from. All I'm
Nope.
going to do is avoid a dumb female. That's all I need to do. I don't need to engage with her. So the reality of the situation is that many of these dudes, they don't have the intellectual fortitude to actually learn, see all sides. Something my mother taught me a long time ago, rest in peace to her, is that you don't just take what somebody says for face value. You got to do your own research. I was taught this at like 7 or 8.
Straight
So
up, man. We was
that's
young
my
kids and shit.
mentality. Right, that's my mentality. So when I first came in this space, that's exactly what I did. I listened to all sides. I listened to the BGSs. I listened to the Obsidians. I listened to the Angry Men. I listened to the O'Shea's. I took in all sides. I didn't take sides. I listened to all sides. And so for me, like, I just made a decision based on what my mind was at, what I was most interested in. And so the Brain Trust, when it first formed, when I got wind of it, I was like, yeah, this is great. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's supposed to be about. Because if we're in a space that's supposed to be about thinking black men, then I would think that content that's about helping black men develop the intellectual
capabilities, their productive capabilities, I would think that that will be a very popular place to be in terms of learning, because where else are you getting this type of information? You're
You
not
would
getting it from
think.
you're not getting it from college. You're not getting it from these other places. So why wouldn't you partake of this content when it's actually set there to help you grow? Because you can't know what you don't know. So if there's men that went before you that know some things that you don't, then it behooves you to actually take in that particular information so you can grow, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help the other men who are not aware. It doesn't matter what your age is. You hear what I'm saying? We're supposed to help each other grow in that particular capacity. And so I don't see why any black men will have any problem with that.
Man, do you see this comment by Truth? Truth, what the fuck? Truth,
Are you serious, bro?
what the
bro.
Truth?
Hey man, hey
Wow.
man. Nah, man, I'm good, man. True
Bruh,
tripping, bro.
Truth.
True tripping, man.
I'm gonna need you to come up here
Ah,
and
man, shit.
clarify this.
Nah,
Uh
man,
oh.
the truth is fucking tripping, bro.
I hope. I hope
Truth.
so. Damn, I ain't know
What?
BG admitted the truth. Uh oh. Wait a minute.
Woo. What?
Uh
Mm,
oh.
wow.
Bruh.
I mean, man, but he was running
Dude,
the
okay.
escort service though for getting dudes to, like, you know what I'm saying, paint targets on themselves, and so that way these women can come through on the fucking run on them. Yeah, that's what it is. You know, you should. No, you stand over there and call yourself high value, and that's going to get you a low value Keisha to come in and fuck your shit up. Yeah, I get it. Shit, I see the play. I see the play all day. Shit, it wasn't about me.
Mm,
Zone
mm,
said
mm.
he was setting up rich guys.
No. What what he was doing is he was setting up poor guys who wanted to look rich.
Well,
Truth, man, are you for real, dude? Are you bullshitting, dog? He said that?
Yeah, man,
Oh
just
my
snapping their fingers
god.
and rolling their fucking neck. I'm a high value man. Pop, pop, pop.
Oh,
the kidney heels on. Yikes.
Yeah, hilarious.
shit.
Yeah, man, all the crying
Hey,
they doing, bro. Miss me with that.
hey,
You guys
hold it.
are
Hey,
not
hey,
fair.
hold it
You
down. I'm gonna
make
be right
very
back.
good content.
Hey, hold it
Shut
down, y'all. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Oh no, you
I
good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, talking about you guys are unfair. You're making a straw man. Nigga, define straw man. Okay,
No, like
spell
I mean, the whole point was for him not to answer any questions and to get
it.
kicked off the panel. I mean, because I'm not trolling here. I wanted to have the conversation about who you think is manosphere, because chances are all the people that he subscribed to and all the panels that he jump on, those are not manosphere panels, bro. They're not.
Nope. It's
And
cryosphere, but
yeah, and it's like when when people talk about, oh, the space, I'm like, no, you talk about the space of people who ain't doing what the fuck they need to be doing. It should be very easy to leave those people alone. Like, if you can't manage a simple internet connection, how the fuck are you gonna be able to be trusted with somebody's $1 million corporation or infrastructure? If you can't handle a simple fucking internet connection, stand away from dumb motherfuckers. Like, if you can't do that, then why are you here? Why are you here?
it's a simple question. And to dodge it, it just shows the duplicity of these dudes, you feel me? Then they try to flip it on you and say, hey, well, you guys are just mean. You guys are angry. Look, he
Who,
Oh,
talk
it's
who,
about
all
who
Theo.
got
about
kicked? Who
Look,
got
wait.
kicked
views.
off a panel? Hold
You
on. Who got
see,
kicked off a panel?
wait, Rod. You see this nigga? He said Theo Woff actually teaches guys.
Who?
Oh
Hold
my
on.
God.
Hold on. Who got
Oh
kicked off a
yeah.
panel?
A nigga named
Andre, but
Andre.
not yeah, Andre 416 or Andre Unreformed. I mean, he changed his name like 2 or 3 times in this chat. I think he signed into different accounts or something.
Oh, you
You
talking
know,
about you talking about on this stream right here?
yes.
Oh, this was earlier. Okay, before I got here. Okay.
Oh, slightly earlier before you got on, actually.
Okay.
Read
Almost
the
the second
comment
time.
in the chat from that compassionate dude. Read that shit, bro. It's gonna make you
Yeah,
laugh.
he no, he's concerned about the actual most views for it, and it's like dumb niggas just don't understand, bro. That we don't see the world through the eyes of views. We see the world through the eyes of relevance and actual things that need to be talked about. But for a dumb nigga, like what they want to do is they want to water everything down to views. And I'm like, you know what? Mr. Beast got 56, 57 million views for the clown shit that he does. Does that mean that's more important than actual geopolitics or actual economic things that are actually happening? Like, come on, man. Like, do we really have to go over this?
There you go.
No, I mean, yeah, you do. Unfortunately, yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, see, the thing is, it's like, you
I do
know,
agree with that. K Diggy that he did give low self esteem man making 35K a year a high value man. Yes, for exactly what he did. He did. He gave self esteem to unaccomplished, ambitionless fucking men. That's what he did. He gave self confidence to men that didn't fucking need it. Self confidence is not needed for everybody. You got to go accomplish some shit to get self confidence. If somebody is just want to appreciate you by giving you women to point at and be like, look, she's worse than you, and then like, let me dust her off so that way you can end up dating her. And okay, all right, man. Okay, yeah, man. He was running like a pretty much a lazy Susan, man, for these dudes, man, just turning them out. You claim you have value. I'm gonna send you the worst woman that's gonna take your ass down a couple pegs, and that's what it is. It's not. It's
well,
not that difficult.
the thing is that you could give these guys the top of the line type female, and most of them wouldn't even know what to do with it. They wouldn't know where to even begin. And so um it's it's actually it makes all the sense in the world when you really think about it, because if they can't handle if they can't handle themselves around a quality woman, you know what I'm saying? Because see, it's like when the females make the argument, well, all black men are in jail, or they're gay, or they're in prison, this and that and the form, and it's like, why are you focusing on the two types of men you really can't get anyway? Like, it makes no sense. Like, if they're gay, they ain't dealing with you. If they ain't jail, like, you can't get to them like that. I mean, some females can, but they ain't really where you're gonna be leaning towards. So why are you going to focus on the minute, you know what I'm saying, that you can't really get to, just like the dudes? Like, why would you focus on the female that you say are the worst if that's not even who you want in the first place? What
Because
you
that
should
is
be focusing on is, because the reason why I'm saying that is because, let's say when you talk about marriage, for example, well, by definition, when you have a standard of marriage as a man, that's going to eliminate a lot of females from the equation off the rip, because it's a standard. You know what I'm
Hey y'all,
saying?
real quick. Hey, real quick. Wait, first of all, let me do this. Let me. I got a mod tee up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, got you. Real talk pulled up. Let me get him. What's good with you, Real Talk? Appreciate you for pulling up, dog. Real shit. Real Talk in the house, and I got. Let me see. I got Ronan. I got Mulatto. Okay, word. Okay, I got everybody. Bet. Look. Let me ask y'all something. Dre done hit the link again, man. Y'all want me to pull him up or what?
Yeah, give him
Yeah,
6
yeah, yeah,
minutes.
yeah, 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 man. Let's give him
All right.
6 more, man. 6 more.
All right, man. All right. Y'all got it. Go ahead, MLC.
All right, cool. Andre. All right. So now you have enough time to answer the question. So when did you get here?
That wasn't the initial question that was asked.
We
All right,
can't.
do I
No,
need to drop?
no, no,
Do I
no.
need to drop this?
Yeah.
All right.
New
Why
question,
you
man. So
just
when did
can't
you get
answer a
here?
simple question, bro?
Okay, so we're doing the disingenuous stuff then. Okay.
Okay, so
No,
when
no.
did you get here?
It was the question he asked you, bro. Just answer it.
Yeah,
That's
so when
not
did you
the
get here?
initial question
What
that was
year?
asked. That's
What year?
Jesus
that's the
Christ.
question you asked.
Yeah, what year did you get here?
Okay. All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm gonna just drop this nigga, man.
This is
He
like
good. Get your ass
stupid
up
chicks,
out of here,
bro.
nigga. That's it, dog. That's what I'm saying. I don't be
This is
playing
like
around
Bro.
with this
stupid
shit,
chicks,
nigga.
bro. Like he
Like,
he
god
literally
damn.
asked to get back on the panel, just not to answer the question.
Just that's what I'm saying, nigga. Dip,
That's what he does, bro.
Who the real
That's how
gynocrat?
females do.
dip,
That's
homie.
exactly how females do. When you have females boxed in and they know they're wrong and they try to obfuscate and stall time to try to figure out how they're gonna come up with a bullshit response to throw you off your line of questioning. Like, no, because that's what
I just
BGS
wanted
does
to
that
know,
all the
like, when
time. It's a
when he
simple
got here
question.
and
Simple
who he considered like anti-manosphere guys, because that's where it comes from. Because the only anti-manosphere guys are the guys that he hang around. There is no anti-manosphere guys on
Jesus
here.
Christ.
Like most of the work that we have to do is correcting the record from anti-manosphere guys. Like he doesn't understand that. Like if you're here on some entertainment shit, you're anti-manosphere,
Like,
No,
just
he
especially
get
under
up
if
he
out
you're
of here,
around
understands.
bro.
it.
No,
This
no, no,
ain't
no,
the
no, no,
spot.
no, no. He understands it. He just doesn't want to accept it because if he accepts it, then that means he has to self-reflect on why he's following that side. That's what the issue is. He has to
Uh-oh.
at the end of the day, if he accepts what you're saying as the truth, which it is, then he's going to have to self-reflect as an individual male and ask himself, why am I following these dudes who are trying to make it seem like there was nothing before them and trying to blot them out of history when they themselves used to make videos acknowledging the very dudes that they say ain't really do much, they used to acknowledge them before.
There you
That's a
go.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
simple. That's not complicated.
but
That's a very simple examination that you like. Okay, all right. Well, 1.0 did exist. You got all these different people whose names that people are naming their channels, this and that, and the four. Okay, all right, that's been established. We already know they existed. Okay, so now why is he going through all the trouble when people are saying themselves, like Nu said earlier? Yo, he said I've seen BGS and some of these other people's chat before. Like, so if he knows they existed, so why is a dude that can be easily debunked about 1.0? Why is a dude saying that 1.0 didn't exist? They didn't do much of anything. Why is he going through the whole uh, uh, arrangement of trying to make it seem like they never existed? If he's saying 2.0, by definition, what is you
There you
saying? You saying
go.
1.0 existed
And
by
the funny
definition.
and Ryo, the funny thing about it is that it was Mike V who enumerated the space. See, all of this shit came from over here. You see what I'm talking about, T?
yeah.
Oh,
You,
most
you,
definitely.
you see what
And
I'm
you see
saying?
them niggas twerking in the chat, man. Stupid ass,
It's
dumb
all
niggas.
good. I'm leaving that
Nobody
shit there
cares
too.
about 1.0. You wouldn't be here without 1.0, you fucking
Thank you.
faggot.
But,
You
but see, here's
stupid
the
bastard.
but T, what is it that you say about 3.0? We're actually what?
1.0.5. That's
All
what
right,
3.0 is.
there we go.
MOT
Yeah.
included. So
Yeah.
miss me with that bullshit.
All
Fucking
right,
idiots,
there you
man.
go.
Yo,
There you go.
But it make hold on, and this is the reason why I told you the other day, Complex. This is the reason why we did the Booker T. Washington and the Black Intelligentsia conversations, because this is emblematic of what has happened for the past 100 years of blotting out the most competent black men who demonstrated intelligence, institutional development, show black men the blueprint on how to move forward in a capitalistic system so they can get theirs. They showed us how to do it. And for 100+ years, pseudo intellectuals, BS academics have been hiding their record. They have been dismissing their contributions to the point that you have white people who are acknowledging these people more than we do. I literally just
Yeah.
saw a story on a black man that was in Miami. He owned the island, a part of Miami. Man, I gotta find it. I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
All
He
right.
he he had bank set up, real estate, all type of stuff. His name is something Dorsey or something like that. And it's like and even these white people like yo saying like, yeah, man, we need to know this history. You got white newscasters saying we, not black people, just need to know this history, but
We
we as Floridians, we need to know this history. We have a whole history of black male competence that has been completely suppressed. That's why I decided to do this, because the premise of me doing this was to figure out why is it so difficult for us to work together. But when you have dudes like this who try to dismiss black men who went on the front lines in 1.0 and took all them shots, had their channels destroyed, for you to try to dismiss them like they mean nothing, that means you mean nothing. Because that means we can do the same thing about you in 2.0. Like, stop the BS, man. Like, you got to give people that credit what credit is due. They did their shit. And
But you
you
can't do
can't take
this.
away from that, dog, bro. Like,
But
get out of here with that
but
nonsense.
but Rael, but you can't do this shit when these people are still alive and they still fucking are around here, right? And it's like I'm glad that these people are so disingenuous. Like, dude, like my gorilla hand is so strong meeting bitch ass niggas in real life. Like, if you ain't on some productive fucking shit, man, I fucking
Hey,
swat your ass halfway across the country. I would never fucking have you around, bro.
hey.
Ever.
I'm gonna tell
There
you,
you go.
like I said, I be saying this, dude. I don't know how niggas was raised. I know how I was raised, though. Okay.
Exactly. Cornballs that got to take advice from a failed image consultant, a failed chemist, a failed whoever, all these failures. You got to take advice from them, but you're crying about us pointing out why it's dumb or laughing.
Yep.
But wait, T. 1.0 was never on that.
You're right.
They hold
No,
on.
I mean,
Hold
because
on, hold
most
on,
of
hold
these
on, hold
people
on,
wouldn't have a
MIT. Hold on.
platform in 1.0.
There you go.
That's what
They hold on. They are taking a page out of a lot of that pro-black ideology, bro. That's where a lot of this. That's where a lot of this shit is coming from. A lot of that nonsense comes out of pro-black ideology, putting the female at the center of the universe and constantly blocking black masculine development. Okay,
Yep.
that's what you will see a lot in pro-black circles. They're trying to use Keisha to obfuscate the fact that they're really trying to block competent black masculine development, because if black masculine development takes more of a precedent, they won't exist. They will
Mm.
not exist. They will not exist, man. Period and point blank, man. Like like they what business class of the past 100+ years that have built institutions, they'll use Black Wall Street when they want to shame white people. Oh, see what they did to
Yeah.
black people stuff. They burnt our stuff down. They'll use them to get their bullshit ass narratives off. But how many
Mhm.
of them have actually used some of the men and women who were instrumental in making Black Wall Street be what it is? How many of them have done any kind of analysis of this particular businessman, this and what his contribution to that area, how it led to the development of that area and black people's overall ability to build institutions within their own community? They have never done anything like that. Never.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
they never will. They never will, because once again, see, if we got somebody like, let's say for example, everybody, well, for the people who don't know about Reginald Lewis, um rest in peace to him, black businessman, 80s, made phenomenal moves. You got black men in these circles that's a part of his generation, okay? What did Reginald Lewis see about the system of America that allowed him to execute the largest leveraged buyout of a foreign acquisition by an American company in Beatrice Foods in the 80s? Which ultimately put him in a position to where when Jesse Jackson was running for president, he was able to fund some of his. He was a funder of his campaign. Okay, see what did he as a black man understand about the system that somebody like we just don't understand? That's the same kind of generation. That's the same kind of generation. What's the difference? This particular black man in Reginald Lewis figured out how the system worked, and he made the system work to his advantage. The other one just does a lot of talking. The other one just
yeah,
does a
but you
lot of
need to
talking.
understand. Yeah, but you have to understand like the generational sabotage play here. You have dudes who were actually locked out of the family creating system from my grandfather's generation, so they ran up and just started busting down women and creating these fucking kids so that way we can and clearly outnumber everybody by sheer over procreation to the point now where they've watered down the DNA to where we can get like being a
Shit.
Bravo Alpha November is like the standard operating procedure of black men. No fathers in the home and all that kind of other shit. Like they want to blame women exclusively for that shit, but no, everybody wants to take responsibility for how many women that they bed. No one wants to take responsibility for these outcomes that we got here,
Hold
right?
on.
Nobody wants to
Well,
take responsibility for that shit.
let
Hold,
me just make one point before I step away here for just a second. Y'all see this right here? This comment that Real Talk put down there. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Y'all see that?
Hold on.
There you go.
Now, see, this is why I got to big up Real Talk, because here's what happened. He and I had a quick little exchange in the chat. I said, "Hey, bro, go check out the about section of this channel so you can see what that 3.0 shit is about." He read it and he put this right here. And see, this is the shit I'm talking about right here, right? We're not sitting over here trying to claim we we're trying to coalesce like-mindedness, right? And what it is that people want to put out here that there's not a space like this that exists. Bullshit. We've been here for 6 fucking years. And see, Real Talk, I appreciate you for saying that, bro. I really do. Because again, T will say, well, 3.0 is 1.0.5. And that's some deep shit.
There you
and that's
go.
why I brought up
Yeah,
Reginald Lewis
go ahead.
specifically.
Y'all got it. Go ahead.
That's why I brought up Reginald Lewis specifically, because just to give y'all a little background on Reginald Lewis. Reginald Lewis, I think he went to Wilberforce, HBCU, and he took advantage of a program that the Rockefellers had instituted, where they were trying to get more inclusion in Ivy League schools of black people. Y'all got to remember, this was like 60s, 70s, that 70s time. Around that time. So, so he took advantage of the program. It was a summer program. He's the only person in the history of Harvard's law school to get accepted in the program without actually formally applying. So about 10, 12 years ago, they actually renamed their law school after him. And so I brought him up because his engagement on the economic level allowed him to participate on a political level. Okay. And so I don't think a lot of people remember, like, man, at early, when Jesse Jackson was running, I think especially the first time, I mean, he was doing pretty good considering, you know what I'm saying, running for president at that particular time. Like, this was before Barack and all that. So, and obviously we know that stuff costs money, you know what I'm saying, ads and all this type of stuff. So the fact that he had a black man in a position to help fund his stuff, I mean, speaks volumes to where Reginald Lewis really was, because Reginald Lewis was about getting power. And when those white folks saw what he was on, man, them white folks opened up all type of doors for him, because he wasn't gonna let himself be denied. He wasn't talking all that, well, white racism and blah this. And one of the things that he was very much wanted to see, which is why he wrote the book, Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? To me, I really believe that this was his manifesto to black men specifically, and saying, yo, y'all need to get in this game. But what a lot of people don't realize, and he might not have even realized this himself, was the fact that we have a whole history of us being in the actual game of business. What the problem is that we haven't had that education. That education was denied to us through miseducation. And so what we've been trying to do is to bring that education and that information back to the fore, so we can understand how we're not operating and working productively the way that we're supposed to, which is what allowed Black Wall Streets to be developed, which allowed Rosewoods and Auburns and all these different places in the United States where we built a whole bunch of towns that was specifically for our own development. That's what you got to understand. Our institutions are about our development. So when we get out of the mind frame of, as black men to not be about institutional development, then guess what's going to happen? That's going to leave it to other people to develop us. Do you really think other people are going to develop us? That's going to put us in a position to outcompete them, or are they going to develop us in a way that's going to allow us to be hamstrung and not really be able to compete? Well, obviously it's the latter, because we didn't put ourselves in a position to develop our damn self. So men like this were very important, because that's what they were trying to show black men. Be about your own development. But the reality is, historically, we were about that. But for the past 100 years, we have had too much intellectualism, pseudo-intellectualism, and not enough building. And when I mean building, I mean business engagement, using that money to work towards certain politicians to benefit our aims. Because politics ain't about popularity, politics is about power. And that political power typically can be convinced to work with you or work for you if you got some money to donate to their particular campaign. So at the end of the day, man, that's where we're at here. That's it. All that other mumbo jumbo stuff, man, like at the end of the day, if you 65 years old and you ain't figured women out yet, man, it just ain't for you, man. Just go ahead and be a monk and just go to the side. Because if you're a monk, that means you're not engaged. You're not
Hey,
engaged
wait,
with the
wait.
world.
Hey,
It's
hey,
just
hold
that
on,
Say it
hold on,
simple.
again.
hold on 1 second. Y'all see this? Wait, two things. Y'all
Yeah.
see this right here?
Yep. Fuck nigga babble. That's all it is.
All right, there you go, right there.
Well,
Hey, Hulk. Hey, Hulk, pull up, fam. Pull up
Brava Alpha November talk.
if you
November.
can, bro. Pull up,
Because
man. I just
your
dropped the link.
cold
Dog. Pull
feet.
up.
Your cold chicken. Like nigga. Like God, get the fuck out of here, bro.
they still think it's like the 1990s where they call people smart and it's supposed to make us feel some type of way about the shit, man.
Right,
Just,
right.
You're supposed to feel
damn.
bad and shit. What the fuck?
Oh God.
You
Ooh,
damn
you
right.
call me smart. Ooh.
What the hell, T? Like, yo, what the hell, dude?
Man, these dudes are numbskulls, man. That's why I'm on MOT's demon time with these niggas, man. Fuck this shit. Like, bro, I'm tired of these niggas, bro. For real. Like, I done sat back and politicked and been around these dumb new people, and some of the old people just, oh, well, you guys just hating. You just hate my daddy on YouTube. Like,
yeah, man. Like everything, what happened when everybody woke up and everything became hating?
yeah, I don't
Bruh.
like that.
That's what Common said years ago. He
Everything
was like,
became
nigga, it ain't
hating.
hating. That's what Common said years ago. It ain't hating. He said, nigga, if I don't like that shit, nigga, I
I
don't
don't
like that
like that
shit.
shit.
It ain't hating.
Bro. Okay, so let's go back. All right, there seems to be one hole within the manosphere that starts all this shit. No one sees it. They only see the pushback. They only see the correcting of the record as hating. They don't see the miscorrecting of the record of people who's still alive, by the way,
Right,
as hating on them. They don't
right.
see that. And it's like, man, bro, what is going on, man? It's okay.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's just the dumbing down of people, like y'all mentioned about the genetics, man. Like the fuck niggas just went
Mhm.
crazy with it and had a bunch of kids. We're dealing with their special needs kids right here. We're dealing
Yeah,
with
please don't be timing people out. I appreciate that zone.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
man. Just let
sure
them be
what's going
dumb,
on
man.
in the
Yeah, yeah,
chat,
yeah,
so we
but
can cook
yeah,
them. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure. Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
Yeah, I
but
want
Hold
to
the
see
on.
what they got
last
to
thing that
say.
we want to do is
I want to see it.
stop somebody from being ignorant.
Well,
Please.
And
yeah,
being ignorant and honest. And honest.
yeah.
Mhm.
As long as it's not anything that's taking swipes at people personally or anything like that, man. It's cool because I like to keep it as a record as
No,
it
we
goes.
came here for progress, though. Like, I
Yeah,
don't see where the contention is when you come here for
exactly.
progress. Like, how do you get so much pushback when you just want people to be doing better? And to them, doing better is coming here and growing platforms that has nothing to do with the forward progression of men. And it's like, what is going on here
There you
when
go.
the people who's anti-manosphere is people who's trying to keep the story straight, but the anti-manosphere is not people who destroy the message in the first place. And it's like,
Yeah.
man, look, I know why they online, man. They get them SSI checks, and they just, you know, they lock them in the basement. Then you got the basement that have like the sliding door, and they're just out in the community, man.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
loser dungeon.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, don't trip, man. It's a lot of black folks out here that's living off a crazy check, man. Real talk.
Yeah, and they online.
As a
Yeah, yeah.
disability as a disability check. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot y'all will be very surprised at a lot of these black folks, man, that are online all the time. Like a lot of these people, man, will sit there and be living off. I remember back in the 90s, man, there were black people, man, in the hood. I mean, they were addicts, they drunks, whatever the case may be, man. Man, them drug dealers, they had them niggas locked down. They knew when they were gonna get that check and they was
Oh yeah, no
ready to
doubt, man.
serve them. So
Yeah, man.
like that's real. Like there's a lot of and when I was younger, when I was in the 90s, those niggas was old. That was not
Mm,
young
It
black
was,
people.
man.
That
Nah.
mm.
was not young black people that was getting
Yeah.
them crazy checks. That was old niggas getting crazy checks, bro. Old
Yeah,
niggas.
man, but there seems to be a lot of lineage of outside the liquor store type children in the
For
manosphere,
real.
man.
Stoop
For real.
fitters.
Yeah.
God damn. Hey, hold on one second. Hey, Mela, is that you?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
Hi.
Mela, how's it going? How you doing?
What's up?
What up?
Terrific. All is well. I came up here specifically to advocate for savings accounts. You'd be surprised how many people are not saving. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So I wanted to make it perfectly clear that it doesn't take much to set aside $5 or $10 per day. Right. Let's say, for instance, $10 a day at 365 days, and you multiply that by 25 years, you'll have an adult child that is ready, how can I put this, safe, okay? Because money is safety, okay? And you don't want your child out here, in the wilderness trying to make it on their own in these environments that really don't give a damn about the average citizen.
Just quick question. Quick question. Did this come up? I stepped away. Did this was this a part of the? I'm just out of curiosity. Did this
No,
come
no,
up at
no.
the
She
same
she
time?
she'll just bring up some comments
Oh,
and
okay.
shit
No,
that
I
most
didn't
most
know because I had
that
stepped
most
away.
niggas are not gonna follow because these dudes are not trying to have good
No,
outcomes.
no. Okay,
But I
okay.
have a question for her. Like, can you teach these niggas how to save brain cells? Can you do that?
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
Shit.
okay.
Is that
Well,
possible?
I know a lot about nutrition. Maybe that'll help.
That would lend to that. Yes.
Oh,
No. Okay. So let's go on with that point. You're absolutely right.
But that's all I came up here to remind
All right, cool.
people that just think about the $5 out of your pocket that doesn't mean anything every day. It adds up. It
Yeah,
adds
but
up. Just put it aside. Just make a
yeah,
conscious effort to put that aside.
but
Mhm.
Miller, how they gonna be able to destroy the space if they don't get their super chat money to somebody trying to
Oh
destroy it?
God damn it,
That's
Man,
Emmett.
you trying to
another
get them to
thing.
Jesus
save money?
Christ, man. Come
That's
on.
What?
another thing. And and can I say this on the fly? Like
Go ahead.
there was a woman. I don't, give. Well, anyway, there was a woman that I gave a super chat to because it was her birthday, and I had known her for a period of time. And so, lo and behold, she turned around and she gave it to a man for something going on his channel. And I thought to myself, I said, okay, so in essence,
Mm-hmm.
my money went to him. I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, I'm not going to just fool myself into thinking that these people are actually investing in better equipment, in better presentations, more research, or editors that they can hire, or any improvement. They're not investing in
Well,
improvement. They're
Mela,
patting each other's backs. And
Mela,
since
I have a question
Fact.
for you.
yeah,
Okay, so I mean, what's an actual better investment though? I mean, do you really need all that if you have an important message that people value, right? Do you really need all that? Or do you need the means necessary to convey the message or the value, let's just say, right? And then with that, you put that aside. I do stuff as simple as all the change in my pocket, dude. I just throw it in a pile, right? And then it becomes like this big pile, and then I just go and put it in the bank for her,
Mhm.
right? It's that there's a multitude of things I do. I'm glad that you
I'm
actually.
not discouraging people from donating to
No,
channels.
no, no,
What
no, no, no. Let's
No,
I'm
no, no,
saying.
no, 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 no.
We're
But
not
like,
talking about that at
no,
all.
no,
But
no,
Oh,
no, we're
okay.
not.
you brought up a point
That's a
about
dangerous word, though. Don't donating is a dangerous word in the world of Black America, and I'm gonna tell you why.
but
Because donation in the world of nonprofit means charity,
That's
yes,
right.
yes.
and I'm sorry, grown motherfuckers, man, should not be getting no goddamn charity. Period.
Mm.
Grown people,
Speak on it.
grown people should be making moves with other grown people to grow
It's for
wealth.
those who are in need, right?
It's for those who are in
Yes,
need and
Mhm.
destitute,
It's
yes.
Or
for the
and is in need
needy,
of
not the
burdens.
greedy.
or for
Uh-huh.
those who don't have the ability to pay for things that other people in society can get. So people will set up a charitable organization that serves need people in need who can't afford certain things, so they can have access to it, so they can have some a sort of mobility in society that they would not otherwise have if people wouldn't have donated their money out the kindness of their hearts. People on YouTube, people, grown people on YouTube, should not be getting donations.
Oh, wait a minute.
Digital
That's not a
panhandling,
business.
man.
Uh-oh.
That's not a
Wait a
Digital
business.
minute.
Have
panhandling.
suckers born every minute, baby.
Can't
Hey,
we
Wait, wait,
set up
Hey,
a trick
you
foundation
you said it. I
the
for
didn't.
these
Trick
niggas?
wait. What's up,
Foundation.
T?
We can set up a trick foundation for these dudes so they can
See,
start
that brother
funding.
just messed up the game right there. He just messed up the
Hey,
game.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
the
wait, hold
trick
on, hold on.
contest.
Hey, Truth just pulled up. Hey, what's going on, Truth?
What up,
true.
True?
Hey man, I just want to
Yo.
say it's family night with the family right now, but I wanted to come through and just pay my respects for this sixth anniversary of the Black
Oh, that's
Brain
what's up,
Trust,
man. Appreciate you.
the heart and soul of the Black Manosphere.
There you go.
Always
Appreciate
LQ
have
it.
been.
Complex, man, you guys laid it down.
Thanks,
MOT,
bro.
man, you're lopping heads off with comedy gold, man, and making us crack up the whole way. Rael just stays dropping gems. Shango, man, just dropping this great content within the Black Manosphere. And Mela, man, you got a great sense of humor, man. I can't lie, you really do.
I appreciate you as well. Thank
And,
you.
and so I look at this, man, and I go, on this side, we try to keep things straight, but we have fun along the way too. And
Mhm.
we're known to get rough and tumble if we got to.
If we got to.
And okay, I heard something today, man. I don't want to change maybe the theme of the
All right,
night,
bro.
but I
It's
heard
open
BJ
chat,
say
bro. Go
something.
ahead, man. We
I
Let
heard
good.
him
it
say
fly.
he goes, Gabe. He said on the live stream, it's like one of the things you got to hear it to believe it. He goes, Gabe, Kevin Samuels told me that he was running a high value escort service. I go,
Okay,
what?
wait.
What?
Truth.
What?
Truth,
See,
Mm.
man.
truth,
See,
truth,
man. You
truth.
brought it
Wait
down.
a minute, you guys. Wait a minute. Okay, so I just need to make sure we all heard this correctly, right?
Okay.
So say that again.
Okay, so I hopped on BGS. He fired up a live stream. They said he wanted me to hop on there because he was butthurt, I guess, about what I've been saying. And he was talking about marriage and family and trying to, talking crazy about that. And so I'm
Mm.
listening, and he goes, Gabe, well, Kevin Samuels told me that he was running an escort service for high value men. All rich men have escorts. All these billionaires have escorts. And I'm thinking,
But,
like,
Yeah, bro.
but here's the thing.
what?
He said he said that Kevin Samuels was doing that.
He said Kevin Samuels told
Oh
him
my
that
god!
he was like the mix. Maybe it
All
was the
right,
mix. I don't know what it was,
holy
but
fucking
that's what he
shit!
said. And
Crips.
why would he?
Man,
Why would
I
he
hate
admit
to
that?
come
Nah,
to the
that wasn't
defense of
God
Kevin
that
damn!
wasn't
Samuels, bro, but I
that was
don't think Kevin
Oh,
that's
Samuels
weak.
ever
That's weak.
ever said some stupid shit like that. I'm
I
sorry,
oh
don't
man. I don't
I don't
damn!
believe
I
that.
don't
I
dude.
don't
You're
believe that.
making me defend Kevin Samuels, but I don't think
I
Kevin
don't believe
Samuels
that.
with
No,
sex
it's
addiction.
I don't
I agree.
I have a hard time believing it. It's look, T played some shit earlier this week where BGS said, hey, I created it more. We know that's not true, right?
They said he created it more.
Uh,
T, am I lying?
He did say that. Yep.
Uh,
Among
wait, wait,
other
wait, wait,
things.
wait, wait. True. Just a few days ago, didn't you say Adigan Forrest said that he's not a part of Idmore, right?
Yeah. He wrote a comment
Why
on
do
one of
you
my
think
videos
Adigan Forrest said that?
because BGS wants to go back to the table. Like he's
No,
a.
because BGS claims that he created it.
That's crazy. I didn't know. Yeah, I never knew he said
Ask
that.
T. He played
I
it
mean,
on his
next
channel.
thing you know, he created MGTOW Monk too. So
Emphasis on the
why
crazy.
not? Why not?
Exactly, Melo. Yeah.
When you get when you get to be getting, um, I mean, you gotta understand the amount of things that this guy say and get away with. Like, there is no reason for him to not think that he can. Like, yeah, I created MGTOW. I created MGTOW Monk. I created everything. I created the manosphere. There was nothing here before me.
3.0,
Like,
they came from me. Blah, 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 blah.
and it's like
Basically.
once you start getting away with this stuff, man, it's kind of hard to rein it in, especially when you have a whole ocean of like dams
Suckers.
to actually to
Hmm.
he he's kind of like on the rock concerts, like how they be crowd surfing. That's what he be doing, man. He
Yeah.
be on top of these dumbass niggas and just be crowd surfing the dumbass niggas, man, and it's crazy.
Yep.
It's funny. I've been listening to a lot of Primus lately, man. That's my favorite rock band, dude. Well, one of them. But yeah.
Hey, yo, I got to get going. I appreciate it, man.
All
Salute
right,
to
True.
cool.
Black Brain Trust. I hope you prosper and have many, many more years of success.
Oh, dude, we ain't stopping, bro. You already know truth.
Man, thanks for having me on. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Peace,
Good
bro.
to have you stop by.
Yeah.
Enjoy
All right,
Peace,
your
truth.
man.
evening. Bye,
All right,
True.
brother. Okay.
Peace.
Hey, Hulk, is that you, bro?
Yeah, this me.
Hey, what's good with you,
Oh,
Peace.
bro?
oh,
Hey,
How
what's
you
going
doing,
on?
bro?
what's good, bro?
I'm good,
Welcome.
man. Just listening, man. It's
What
crazy,
you, what you
man.
got on it, bro?
Yeah, man. I heard people coming after you, man. What's going on with that?
Yeah. What's up, bro? What you doing out here?
Well, I think that because I speak what you speak. I speak logic, and I
Hmm.
think that every time a logical person joins another logical person, it gives more credibility. And I guess they kind of it's kind of weird. Like I think this is some kind of thing that started with the Kevin Samuels. I brought him up. It started with him because people are afraid to be objective about what things really are, and they try to make things into movements that are just entertainment for fools. You know what I'm saying? Like when we called out this whole effeminate individual coming up on here feeding broken men to gold diggers, and you call it what it is.
Yeah.
People have a problem with that. They was like, no, he's helping men. I'm like, and I remember one time I said something that was very hard for people to hear. I said Kevin Samuels is not doing anything for black men. I mean, here's the thing: nothing he said is new. And
Yep.
if he says one thing that sounds good, like men should get a job, okay, there are more masculine, productive men that told men to get jobs, and it seems that they needed some effeminate clout chaser to say it for it to have value to people who value, the whole entertainment sector.
Right.
Ooh.
Because I mean, the logic that was see here's the issue I have with this whole thing. Many people have been saying the logical stuff, get a job, get productive.
Hmm.
Shout out to MOT, been telling them about government contracts. It's a lot of lucrative things. Be disciplined. Don't, focus on controlling you, not somebody else. And it's weird that nobody cared when people who actually were out here living responsibly, having the productivity to prove that they're walking what they're talking, said it didn't matter. But when somebody went into the mainstream Hollywood sector that we know people wear
Right.
put on dresses for fame, they do kind of weird stuff for change. You know what I'm saying? We
Hmm.
we know, and that's what people, and that revealed the lack of character that many people have, that they are in that I'll put on a dress for fame. I want to take the lazy route to success. I want to compromise my masculinity, logic, accountability, anything that is logical. I want to compromise that and I just want to make people laugh off of the dumbest thing. And it's like there's a misappropriation, misrepresentation that's been from the start because
Mhm.
there were men who were actually promoting good information that people who were younger and even people who were in bad situations could use to help, themselves get out the situation. And that's kind of how I thought that people came together in this space. People were sharing events and situations that they went through, and it was like, okay, this is good information. Everybody can relate to certain things and we can help build each other up, kind of thing. And that's where it started. And then the people were acting like that movement, was is still going on when it's not among those people. Now, it's really two manospheres. It's the people who kept with the original um, message that kept people together that men came for,
Mm-hmm.
and there's people who branched off doing the Kevin Samuels stunt where
Boom.
they, yeah, and that's kind of where it just went.
Go.
I mean, it was already flaky because there were always people, but no one really cared because we knew that people were gonna. Everybody had their own agenda on a personal level, so it wasn't really a big deal. But the Kevin Samuels thing really exposed a lot of people
Oh,
who really don't
Hold,
care.
hold.
May I speak?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Mello. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mello.
I, for one, had participated or at least observed for approximately a decade. And what I will say is that you're right, it has been flaky. I remember when the Rumble thing started, right? And I think that was it, it. It sparked a diminishment of the manosphere to be taken
Mm.
seriously,
Wait.
and
well, at
Mello.
least I
the whole
tried for as much rumbles that I was on. At least I was trying to be the most reasonable man in the
Okay.
Yes, you
room, and
were.
nobody
Okay.
cared.
I
yeah, you
remember.
were,
I remember
you were,
MOT.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I
remember,
This,
bro.
remember,
this, this
and
is
and
what I wanted
I
to
and,
highlight,
remember.
and they
Mello.
made a joke out of it, right?
Sure
It
did.
became a competition of who could clobber the other with jokes, as opposed to um, constructing a covenant, an agreement amongst brothers so that they can
Brothers.
grow in
Well,
prosperity.
Wait.
It was sickening to watch
Well,
it decline.
thank
It
you.
was
okay,
Thank
but
sickening.
you.
Mello.
Thank you.
Now, Ryle. I already, Ryle. I know you got it. I know you got it.
Mm,
You know where I'm about to go with this.
mm, mm,
So,
mm.
so at that time, right? See, this is where we was on the come up. This is why we're having this conversation because this is the 6th year of our anniversary, right? See, so we're talking like around our second year, 2019, right? The jump off actually was not this channel, and I'm gonna keep that in the back pocket. T knows what's up, right? In case anyone want to come test week with regards to the origins of the Black Brain Trust, because it's not what you guys think. I'm gonna put that on the wood right now. Everybody here knows that, but we're not gonna put that out there in case a certain three-letter guy wants to try to test this shit. I'm putting that out here on the wood, right? Let him try it. All right.
I don't mind thanking him. I mean, I don't mind thanking him
No,
at all. If it
what
wasn't for
I'm
him, I
saying,
would
no,
not have a channel.
no,
I, I,
what
would-
I'm
I, would- I
saying,
would not
the
have a channel.
MOT. What I'm saying is specifically with regards to the Black Brain Trust. The origins is not actually this channel that we are all on right now. It's actually not. Right now, there's a certain person that wants to claim that it is such, but see, he doesn't actually know where the true origins lie because it's in another channel. I
Mm-hmm.
gave to you all the receipts. Ryle
Yep.
knows. Everybody should know this. But if you don't, I'm just putting it out here on the wood. Now here's the thing. To what Mela is saying. Around that time, see, the Brain Trust was on the come up. The T has been playing. He's been replaying a lot of old content that largely has been buried. Right, right. That's been dug up. And see,
Mm-hmm.
when you start listening to who it is that's a part of the conversation, who's in the chat and this and that, you start to hear some of the bigger names like Crimson Cure and all of these types of people because they were around at that time in all actuality. See, there was a time
Mm-hmm.
when there was actually a time when all of the Kevin Samuels and the O'Sheas and the Obsidians and the Crimson Cures and all of them, guess where they were funneling through? The Brain Trust. And then also we were doing the rounds. T just replayed the Black Ram interview he did with us. It was all of us. MOT was
Great,
there. I was
great
there.
stream,
We were all
great
there,
stream. Yep.
right? It was Black
Yeah.
Ram. This is 5 years ago. Well, actually, 6 years ago.
And if I could add something, when the
Go ahead,
money
man. You
start
got it. Go
I'm
ahead.
still subscribed today.
when the money started
Oh, I
coming in,
appreciate you for that.
when people started seeing how lucrative, because let's be real, a lot of people had jobs before they came on YouTube. So it really wasn't, this was kind of like a marketplace of ideas where people, where men are just talking. It wasn't like people
Mhm.
came on here to start, a business. Now, if you do that, fine, but that wasn't the original goal. Now,
Exactly.
people who I guess they weren't successful in real life started seeing money, or people,
Super chat can't change the game. Go ahead.
I mean,
Yeah.
or people who were successful but still needed money for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Started seeing how lucrative this. That's when the compromise came in. As soon as the money started running up, the compromise happened. So I guess
You're right.
people started off kind of like, okay, we can all get along because no one's, this is a little chump change here and there. But once people start seeing the Kevin Samuels money coming in, the fame, it revealed that people just don't have integrity. They just don't have character. Because when you can't have an exchange of ideas and networking with people who don't have character. Because they don't care about what makes sense. They don't care about logic. They don't care about results. They don't care about anything. They're just gonna say anything to get money.
Hulk,
You
I
know?
got a question for you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hulk,
yeah.
Hulk, I got a question for you
Uh-huh.
because I think that's very key. And I got to step away. I got to go grab something for my daughter. But so let's go on what you just said for a minute, right? Remember how what was it? Um, average at best, right? It was kind of like a thing that was played up. It was like
Hmm.
it was I don't know, it's kind of made out to be more than what it was,
Yeah, the
or
woman got famous from it. The woman got famous. The woman that was supposed to
that's
be humiliated.
okay. See, that's what I wanted to get at, right? Like kind of how this whole sort of media space has changed,
Hmm.
much to the point where it's like now, even in the places where we dwell, you've got superstars being created, right?
Well, you got to pay to play. The World Star Hip Hop thing was like you have to pay
Yeah.
to
Shit, it was
be.
750 at that point. It was
Yeah, you have to
750.
pay to play. Like
But
you invest
Mela,
in
but
a certain level of exposure, and hopefully it shoots off.
but
And
but,
that's what happened.
but Mela, okay, but um, what wasn't
No,
he?
it's bigger. It's bigger than that.
I was gonna
Because
say, wasn't he a bit larger than just a paper? Think about
no,
it.
no, no. I'm gonna say. Let me say this.
Go ahead,
Uh,
Ryo. I'm gonna step away. Go ahead, Ryo. You got it.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
I'm just gonna speak from my own vantage point. I'm pretty sure there's some other men who might see the same thing. When I first came into the internet space, like it was about addressing issues in our group. It was not about making black people look stupid or anything like that. People have their own ability to make themselves look stupid, so that's their own thing. Um, when um, when some of this stuff used to take place, as far as the females are concerned, at first it was like you know, you see something like, if you watch something like on Living Color, you're gonna laugh. It's like, okay, man, this is silly because this is goofy as hell. Well, that's kind of how it was like on these shows. Like this can't be real. Like this shit, what she's saying, like she just cannot be real. It's like, yo, you laugh this shit off like this, but you know it's real. And it's like at a certain point, it's like the shit just stopped being funny because it's like, okay, we got some serious issues with black people, man, across the board. Okay. And
Mhm.
so for me, looking at that, like, I'm not one of these people that's like, man, oh, I want black women to suffer. Like, I've never been that type of person. Are there some black females who need to learn lessons? Sure. Now that's different. Like if you just on some bullshit and you living your life, like sometimes you need to learn a tough lesson to get you right. It's like something I said to one of my exes a long time ago, because she had this mindset, like she was a black, black Christian, so she had this mindset that God was supposed to avenge people who did her wrong. And I said, have you ever thought about that? I said, based on what you believe, I said, have you ever thought about that maybe you're allowed to go through some shit that's bad because you're so far away from where you need to be. You need to be awakened so you can get your shit right. And then she
Exactly.
just got quiet. Like I said, first of all, like God is not your personal vengeance getter. I said, you got free will. You go out here and do some dumb stuff. Like, yo, you gonna have to deal with it. Like that's just the way it is. You're an adult. So I'm for the lesson being learned so the behavior can change and you can see a better outcome. What this stuff has really become is a lot of dudes who can't get a particular type of chick who was not raised properly getting twisted out the frame because she don't really know what she's doing, and then basically being gleeful about it, yeah like yeah, that's great she went through that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, well, there's a difference between taking pleasure in somebody suffering and wanting to see somebody learn a particular lesson. For me, I'm about the lesson being learned. Nobody is above a lesson. As men, we make certain decisions. It might not be the right decision. We got to learn a lesson. So I'm not against lessons being learned on both sides, but it's to the point that you have males who are gleeful about a woman suffering and not wanting these women to take their humanity into consideration, while at the same time not wanting to take their humanity into consideration.
Mhm.
I've been one of the main people who have said, even going back to being on other social media platforms, when I used to say it to black females, I used to be like, y'all are so quick to talk about what you've been through, and if you had people do stuff to you sexually that was not good. If you want men to be humane to you because of those experiences, which I have no problem with, you got to be humane towards black men too, because black men been through some stuff too. And so it has to be on both sides. Like
But
if you want people to be humane to you and see what you've gone through, then by definition you got to be reciprocal in that
right.
too.
But
And
let
you
me
see that on
True.
both sides. You see that on both sides, like the unwillingness for black
Mhm.
females to see the humanity in black men, for black men in response to this to not see the humanity in black women, and both of y'all are hurting, both of y'all are alone, both of you don't have anybody, and so how is either side winning?
well
Like
let me can I
whether you
add
with each other or not, like you're not winning on that level, because if relationships didn't matter to you, you wouldn't spend all your time on social media every day talking about relationships. So obviously it matters to you.
right. Let me add on to what you're saying because this is kind of the root of the issue. You giving these people too much integrity because
Assumed
yeah,
integrity.
yeah, assume because these people they don't there's no self-reflection, there's no self-accountability. See, when the things you're saying, they only are valuable to people who actually care about them, who actually care about character, productivity, common sense, just anything. What I have to realize is that this space, and let me say this off the break: people can do whatever they want. Ain't nothing wrong with people making money, but when you say you're here for the progress of black men, or you're here to progress some message that's of ethics or morality, because that's what a lot of people came to this place for, to converse with men who had a common goal in mind, right? And so what happened is a lot of people were just in disguise. They wanted to be around people who are actually
Facts.
productive, who are actually responsible, who are actually doing this thing so they can kind of corral, and kind of find, I guess, the broken people among the group and kind of cater to them emotionally. There's a lot of
Emo-
there's a lot of
It
yeah,
it is.
a
emotional
psychological,
predators. Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of psychological manipulation because in the
Mm.
I wouldn't
beginning,
even
people,
call it manipulation. They are just going to express themselves and their sicknesses no matter what. These are strangers with that refuse to advise that they're ill. And you don't get it until you hear them after a period of time. It's like, wait a minute, something's off with this person. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it
I'm a
takes a
serious
Mm-hmm.
while,
question.
but
What
by
people are
then
you?
you're encaptured with like I don't know some type of bonding conversation previously, and it's like you
Mm-hmm.
want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but something in your intellectual being is saying something off
Mello,
about this
um,
individual.
Yeah.
I had stepped away
I have a
from it.
serious question.
Just wait,
I
just a quick question here. What is it that you're referring to exactly? Just out of curiosity.
Hold on before you say that. Let MOT because he wanted to get in on
Oh,
this.
okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
all right, and I want people to think for a second before they answer. If this Kevin Samuel shit never happened, were these people be in a dormant state of pretending like they were still here for some type of blackmail progress? If this Kevin Samuel shit never happened, like where would these people be at?
No,
They would,
he gave them new life. He gave them new
yeah,
life. He
yeah.
did.
They
He
would still
did.
be
Damn.
talking about Tommy Sotomayor, honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
You
no,
know,
actually,
Kevin took over Tommy Sotomayor.
no, actually, here's the thing. Actually, Mello, to that, there was a lull in between the two.
Yes,
And
it
see,
was.
the problem is that we came into the picture. That's actually what happened. Kevin Samuels came after us.
Hey, and let me say
Okay.
this: the reason that people come at me personally is simple for the same reason they come at you all. Wisdom and foolishness can't exist in the same area. The
Bingo.
more you speak logically, the more the illogical stuff is exposed, and people don't want their because it's like people don't know what grifting is. It's the
Mm-hmm.
misrepresentation of what this people actually came here for, and then flipping it into something else to profit, and still actually pretending. And here's the thing: they actually do character assassination on people that we have to come out and defend what we've been doing because here's the
Mm-hmm.
issue because people act like you just have a problem with people talking. I never brought nobody's name up. They bring my name up. All I do is put out ideas.
Right.
And for somebody to say I just don't like your ideas, and then they try to grasp at straws and make these, well, you're associated with this individual, so therefore I don't like you, or you be on
Right.
this individual's channel, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
like you. And see,
Right.
that's this gatekeeping cliquish kind of
High school
thing.
bullshit.
Yeah, because if what's wrong with if I just tell an idea, like I've been pretty standard about, look, you can only control yourself, you can only be responsible and accountable for what you can do. The world isn't fair. People don't have to care about anything. They don't have to care about stats. They don't have to care about none of this stuff. So when
Mm-hmm.
you see somebody's a fool, the best thing to do is to leave them alone and focus on you and working with people who are like-minded. And you say something like that, and
Hmm.
people freak out because the algorithm doesn't pick it up. So you're killing the vibe, man. We trying to run up the bag on some dumb stuff that's going to keep people. And see, here's the thing. It's like when we talk, even among ourselves, people have a problem with it, and
Right.
they'll go out and they'll say, "Well, so and so is talking about this," and I'm like, "Okay, so now this character assassination because they don't want their grifting to be exposed." So we have to be quiet. It's like
Hmm.
don't speak anything that makes too much sense because then you're gonna start waking people up.
Hmm.
Like
Bingo.
it's weird
Mm-hmm.
that people. First of all, I don't need an effeminate person to tell me anything. I thought that was standard when you came into a man space. That
Mm-hmm.
when somebody's presenting themselves effeminately, I don't because I didn't look. Kevin Samuels was nothing to me before he died, and he's nothing to me after because I didn't affiliate with him. I didn't have no interaction with him. And like I didn't have a problem. I still don't have a problem with him. I just have a problem with people trying to act like he should be speaking for everybody. I was like,
When
what?
there was people that came before him.
Yeah.
But hold on, and I'm gonna say this too,
Uh-huh.
especially when it comes to a channel like the Brain Trust. We don't care what your age is because we know that there are a whole bunch of men who didn't get the information that they needed to get to. So you might come in this space at 22. I've seen men in their 50s say, "Man, I'm trying to get into STEM. How do I get started?" I've seen men like this say this on popular content creators channels. So what that means is that this is a black man that is still fighting. This is a black man that still wants to produce.
Right.
And so it's not about your age. You know what I'm saying? Because It's about information. We are in an information innovation age. Information is currency. That's why they call this a knowledge based
This economy.
economy. So the people who have the right information are going to be the ones who are going to win.
Bingo.
That's what's going to win you this game. So it's not about age. We're not in, you know, primitive times where most of the people were doing just, working with primitive tools. Like, we are in a much more highly sophisticated economic structure. So that's going to require men elevating to the levels necessary to be able to ingratiate themselves in that structure so they can be productive. So we get that. Like, we're not pushing back against anybody on some age stuff, man. Because I don't want us to be that type of
Right.
to be that type of group either. Like, oh man, this nigga, oh he's like,
Our
if you
message,
want,
our
if you
message
want
is
to,
for younger
yeah.
people.
I'm saying like there are people who have been in industries who, man, certain things took place in these industries and man, they got laid off. So now they got to figure out, like, all right, I got a severance, I got this amount of money, I got to figure out my next step. If they
Mhm.
come across this channel, well, we can't say like, well, man, man, you old, man, you supposed to already been on this stuff, like, because you don't really know where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying? They could be coming from a layoff.
Right.
So what we want to do is say, hey, it doesn't matter where you're starting. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people become doctors, black people become doctors at 50.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of economy that we exist in. So if we're no longer in the age where you're going to spend 20, 30 years at the same job. You're going to move and you're going to matriculate over here and there. What we want to show men is it's never too late. As long as you hear you breathing, it's never too late for you to shift. And we don't never want to see black men feel like, well, man, I'm too old, man, I can't do that. No, that's a lack of confidence,
We
man.
can't. We
Speaking.
can't. We also can't say that. And these are points that I always stress. We can't say that in a time period where literally apps on your phone enable you to do business globally.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we can't have that position and be thinking this way and saying this type of shit
Right.
when you have the literal tools. Go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, whichever store it is for the phone that you have and the platform that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Get WhatsApp, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Go on to Alibaba. You want to find a product, find the company, then get their information, and then go on to WhatsApp and then hit the fucking company up directly. Fuck Alibaba. Hit them up directly through WhatsApp. It's that fucking easy. See, this is the time we're in.
Right.
That's why it's like I'm very short on circular conversations and repeated fucking excuses for why niggas can't do shit.
What hit? It's funny you say
But
that.
you got
If
it. Go
you
ahead.
you remember in the beginning, everybody started together. People, even the people who don't get along, converse together. I remember being on a panel with MOT and BGS in the beginning.
Yes.
So
I
here's
still
the
have
pro.
those live streams, by the way. I still have
Yeah,
all of them.
and here's
Okay.
and
I
here's
bumped into a mic. That's how the that's part of the reasons why the brain trust happened.
right.
Me
And
and
here's
Rael did too.
and here's the problem. There came a point where people were just lying about what other people were saying because we started in the same
Mm-hmm.
space, and then once somebody lies,
Hulk
misrepresents,
knows. Hulk
mis-
knows, man.
misappropriates
You
what
know,
you
bro.
say, the logical thing is I have to set the record straight, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
they count us setting the record straight as some kind of like y'all just hate us, and
Hate
it's
the
like
space.
no, we're protecting our integrity about what we said from the beginning. We never shifted our stance, and it's almost a deflection. They're trying to deflect that, you know, us trying to defend our character is like deflecting from them changing their mission.
Hmm.
You
You know,
know,
Hulk.
so
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say because it seems like because we all started in the same space. So let's be real.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I and I don't and I don't even
Everybody
care.
was getting along at one point. Yeah,
And
they
I
were.
don't even I still don't care about people like people think that yelling and screaming and all that. I'm like, man, you get past a certain age. It's like I feel sorry for you if that's how you have to get yourself out, get yourself off. I feel sorry for you. Like I no amount of yelling and screaming is gonna make me care about you because I'm in control of my life. So this is a joke. If you think that people want to get online and start going crazy, I'm like, I don't care. But they do that because they have to deflect from the fact that they switch mission, and it's too much is being exposed. And
Mm.
I think that because everything's recorded, people are starting to expose stuff and put the stuff out there, so they have to keep it put more crap out there. You see all this flip flopping, and now it's like when you look at somebody like Obsidian, most people don't have a problem with Obsidian because we knew who he was. We knew that he didn't care. He
He
didn't.
told you. He
Exactly.
told you.
He's like,
He
look,
told you.
It's all about the dollar bill. It's like he was on the Kevin Samuels camp. It's like whatever gets me rich, that's what I'm doing. I don't care about integrity, character, none of that stuff. And so I don't have a problem with people who say that. Once you say that, then it's on us to remove ourselves. That's
Hmm.
on us. It's like, okay, he said what he's about. But see, people want to still stick around and act like, no, they're part of this collective where we're trying to help men. And all we're doing is, and they come in and they come in these collective panels where that's the subject, helping men progress and what's going to help that happen. And then people will say, and then people on the same panel bring up, well, we got to get these women out the way. I'm like, what? What does that got to do? What does it got to do with anything? And because it started like that, it was a collective. These topics drew everybody. When we went, okay, somebody put a topic out and say how to help black men progress. I'm just making it up right now. I don't know the specifics. Everybody came in there. Everybody came. People we don't like, people we do like. We start having discussions, and now it comes as like, they still want to be a part of that discussion, but they want to say that women are the problem, and it's not. It's like looking at OnlyFans. OnlyFans is a good microcosm of the weakness of men. There will
Yes.
be no OnlyFans if there weren't a plethora of weak men who would pay for prostitutes. That's the truth. There's nowhere to get around that. You can say women out here doing this and that. Yeah, but as long as there's a market for men to do that, that's going to happen. It's been happening since the beginning of time. Matter of fact, I would take it a step further. Women have not changed since the beginning of time. Men have. Women have
Mm.
always been predatory, and I don't mean no disrespect to anyone, a woman on the panel, Mela. No disrespect to you, but in the presence of weakness, a woman is going to do one or two things. She's going to leave because he's weak, or she's going to manipulate that man's weakness. That's what it's
Hmm.
going to be, and
Mhm.
that's how it's always going to be. So as long as men are moving in a weak position, they're drawing out either the worst woman or the worst in a woman if she doesn't leave. That's what's going to be. And these dudes, they don't want to act like that. Like there's not going to be no utopia. There's not going to be any legislation that's going to
Mm.
force women into some kind of slavery. This is why this whole talk about the end of the world. Yes, we gotta destroy the whole world so that women can come back in shackles and say help us and take care of us. It's like it's ridiculous.
Well,
That's
okay, but let
ridiculous.
me let me ask you something.
In the interest of
Go ahead, Mel.
your
Go ahead.
statement, my silence is not compliance. However, I will say that silence is golden in this instance because it would be too distractionary for me to give a rebuttal.
Well,
So I just
well,
want to say that.
I would say the thing I wanted to ask Hulk about that, right? I'm not going to say who I had the conversation with, but I had a conversation with another content creator on the phone earlier this week, and it was about the fatherhood thing, right? Because it seems as if there's some sort of double standard of stigmas, right? If you have a daughter and you're a guy, you're a nigga with a daughter. But see, if you got a son, educate them on these hoes,
Right.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, I'm like this. The type of guy I am is that okay? Well, once you decide to have a child, right? It's up to the creator above to bestow upon you either a daughter or a son, whichever one it's going to be, right? And usually you find that out later. And then once you find that out, then okay, I got a son, I'm gonna do this, I got a daughter, I'm gonna do this, right? So, there's this notion or this idea that there's some sort of choice in the matter, right? When there's not, you see. So the idea should be here, uh, male or female. daughter or son, doesn't matter. You have the same approach to parenting in that you want the best outcome for your child. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to tailor it based on what you got. Now, I would think, and this is, Hulk, this is why I wanted to kind of say this and then kind of follow up on what you're talking about here. I would think that that's actually the most sensible thing. As an adult, as somebody that has a child, right? Somebody going on into his late 40s and all that type of shit. If I were to actually do the adult thing, I mean, don't you guys think that that would be the most practical way to go about it,
Well, I
right?
mean, yes, it's practical, but
Yeah.
again, um, I've been hearing from females in our group since the 90s. This is what I've been hearing from females in our group since the 90s. That if a man lets me run all over him, I don't have any respect for him. I'll take from him what I want, but I won't have any respect for him. And you know, to me that has never changed.
And let me just say that's why I said a decent woman would leave that man alone. Or
Right, yeah,
because I qualified it.
yeah, you
It's
did.
sometimes it's a worldview issue. Because I'm not saying that there aren't decent women. I'm just saying decent women don't want weak men. They don't want that. They don't want
Right,
even the manipulation of a weak man. It's only the dysfunctional type, uncultured women. They're going to
yes,
be open
I agree.
to see usefulness in a weak man, and that's
Yeah,
always how it's been
Yeah.
since that's
yes,
always how it's
exactly.
been since the beginning of time. A
Beginning of time,
decent woman is going
exactly.
to see that and say, no, that's not good. Even if she see, you know what, she's not thinking about how much money she can get from him, how
Yeah,
she can puppeteer him and all that. That's not what a decent woman is thinking.
right. I had an ex who when she was in college, she said a dude gave her like a very expensive watch, and he wanted to be with her. And she could have kept the watch, man. And she was like, she knew she didn't want to be with him, so she sent it back to him. You know what I'm saying? He paid some thousands for it, and they had never even dealt with each other. So she knew she didn't want him like that, man. So she thanked him and she sent it back to him, and was like, find you somebody that will be better for you. She could have took advantage, but she didn't do that, and I did have respect for her because she did that. But when it comes to these particular types of males, what they don't understand is that the very authority that they want to command over women, the only way that you can get that type of authority is through the brotherhood of men first. Because when these uncultured women, because we know that there are a whole bunch of uncultured women in Black America,
Yes.
we know that as long as they can see that they're ones they can pick off, there's enough to pick off. What incentive are they going to have to follow a man or men who command authority when the men who are commanding authority have to spend so much of their times to get the other weak dudes in line? They can be just like, why don't I just take advantage of the weak dude and get what I want? Get what I want. Matter of fact, I was seeing a female's comment on Facebook years ago, and she said this is what her mother taught her. She didn't say no female out on YouTube or Facebook or nothing. She said her mother said to her, she said, it's better for you to be the mistress than a wife. And she said
Jesus Christ.
she said, why you say that? She said, because the wife has to do so much work. She said the mistress can get gifts and money, and she don't have to do all the work that a wife has. She said, so that can basically free you up to get at other dudes. This is
Ugh.
what her mother told her. Now, dudes don't even understand that there are uncultured females that are operating with game like that for younger females. So you come into the picture. That's why I keep saying, man, you take a 15-year-old young Black male in high school and you take a 15-year-old young black female in high school. The young black female is about 45 or 50 years old mentally. The black boy, the black teenager is probably like eight or nine mentally. He is completely unprepared. He's completely unprepared. And this is why brotherhood is so important. Because again, when the women see the men on code, that's when they have no choice but to follow. Because there's nobody you can manipulate against the other men. Because remember, typically what happens with the men who command or when there's any dissension in groups, typically what you're going to have is the men who are the capable leaders are undermined by weak men at the behest of women.
And
That's typically what's going to happen.
I'll take it a step further. When men
Mhm.
are in their rightful position, you don't even have to think about the women, because only those women who fit in that worldview are going to be available. They're going to. It's like you don't have to think about the women when men are working. You don't have to think about them because there's going to be structures. There's going to be fail safes in place that only qualified, productive women want to be involved in. There's not going to be any drama or any kind of manipulation there available because the society is going to run a certain way. So you don't have to think. You only have to think about the women when the men are dysfunctional.
That's my point. That's my point. When it has to be like, and the reason why I know this is because I learned this in the pro-black circles of black males. See, one thing you learn when you're in the pro-black circles, those black males do not support black masculinity at all.
No,
They don't. They do not support the development of that type of cohesive unit because they know that within those units, they're not going to hold high rank like that. If we're operating in a masculine group of men, why would we have males out here when Fannie Willis was going through all that stuff? Why do we have so many weak old dudes in pulpits defending her?
Because they're dysfunctional
Because we don't
and
have
corrupt.
it as a norm. There's a lot of dudes who was against her, but there are dudes who have prominent positions where they can have the ear of these females, where they could talk, where they could tell them what they wanted to hear. When I did this in my college years ago, when I pushed back at a dysfunctional female that was a professor, it wasn't no female professors or females that came to her defense. It was dudes. And that's when the light bulb went off for me. Like, I said, it ain't the chick that's really the problem. It's these dudes. But they know this. This is the reason why all this talk that we had about alpha and beta, like, no, it's really about intelligence versus unintelligence. Because the
Yeah.
males who don't have the intelligence to compete, they know they're not going to get what the men who are intelligent can get. So what they have to do, they have to obfuscate with stuff like game and all this other type of stuff, because they know that in any other group of people, the intelligent people rule. You know what I'm saying? They do. And so that's the reality of the situation. And so because we have so much of that in this group, that's why this is a circular conversation. Because the males who try to comport themselves as being for black men are really the main hindrance to black masculine development. There are literally, I said this a long time ago, the difference between a female of that nature and males of that nature, those males have male strength to go with it, so they can do damage. So even if they on some bitch nigga type shit, they still can do some damage. You know what I'm saying? And so those types of males will defend females to the hilt. And so that's where you're going to have a problem at. You're going to have a problem with the males who identify with uncultured women because that's who they want. So they don't want to have to go through the fire that you went through to put yourself in a position to where you're not choosing, they're choosing you. Because that's really what it is. Like when you put yourself in a position to compete, the women are going to choose you. They're going to come after you. You don't have to go after females. And that's where a lot of dudes go wrong. They think game is what gets them women. But how can you run game on a woman that's already chose you? Does a dude at a concert rapping on stage, do he have to use game to get a chick in the crowd? No, she threw her panties on the stage. She already let him know. She chose him. She didn't know. She didn't have to know his background. She didn't have to know anything. She didn't ask for
Yeah, she
no
made herself
HIV
available.
test. She didn't ask for no
Yeah.
HIV test. None of that. Like she going for him, and so that's the point. Those males, and that's the reason why we've been doing a lot of the content we've been doing, because we wanted to expose this mindset. Those type of dudes been hating on competent black men, masculine black men for the past 100 years. They proliferated it through academia, through church, academia, and this is why this has been an uphill battle, because those men were the ones who was running the group. They were the ones who were in control of the community. The reason why there's so many outside white people that support these types of black people is because they keep the group suppressed with the BS by
So
coming
yeah,
with all
social
this weak
engineering.
talk.
Yep.
That's all it is, dog. That's all it is,
Yep.
bro. This has
Yeah,
been
let me
going
get
on
up
for
out of here,
100
man.
years.
Yep.
Let me get up out of here, man. Happy anniversary, everybody. Let me get up out of here. Gotta go to bed.
All right, MOT.
All right, peace,
All right,
Timothy.
cool. All right, later.
Yeah, I hope that sometimes when you talk, I want to make sure that Mela understood what I was saying, because I thought she dropped off.
Yeah,
But
I'm not even sure what happened, dude. I had stepped away. I had to go grab something for my daughter. I came back and then she was gone and T was
but
Yeah, I
gone.
think she kind of misinterpreted what he was saying.
yeah, what I'm saying is that, like,
Oh,
because I said a decent woman will either leave, like a woman's going to do one, all women are going to do one or two things. They're going to leave when they see a weak man, or they're going to manipulate him. And I said a decent woman will leave, but every other woman that's left are going to manipulate him, because he's gonna make himself available to be exploited and manipulated. And that's just it's like you're gonna draw out the nature of an uncultured woman. And not saying that women have not changed since the beginning of time, because either they're gonna see a weak man and say, I don't want that, or if she's uncultured, she's gonna see an opportunity to play him. That's just how it
mhm.
is. And that's not gonna change. And so with men, that's why I said men have changed. Women have not. Men have taken on a weak position that is new, that's allowing women to actually see an opportunity to, I guess, play on their vulnerabilities, their weaknesses, in a place where they're actually using. Because here's the thing: there is a level of 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 policy and things that are inflaming the issue, but the root is internal. The root is the family
Facts.
structure. The root is individual choices that grown men can make. Like, stop chasing hoes. Stop
Facts.
stop
Mhm.
being irresponsible. Have some discipline, some self-control, some self-awareness about the environment. And then either get out that environment, seek a better environment, and make sure that you are in the right mind frame to avoid the wrong type of woman. That's saying that seems that it solves the problem, because once competent men figure this out, they no longer have to have a problem with this dysfunctional woman. That she's not an issue anymore. And so we see decent people, man or woman, and we see indecent people, man or woman. And it's
Right.
like, when you are a logical person, you realize the only way you can deal with the illogical person is to avoid them. Because here's the thing: when you call somebody stupid, you're acknowledging that they don't care about logic. You're acknowledging that they don't care about common sense. They don't care about consequences. They don't care about stats. They don't care about nothing. That's why they're dangerous. You avoid them.
Yes.
You can't. There's no good way to deal with dysfunction, because the more you deal with it, the more it makes your life dysfunctional.
Yeah,
That's
they're
just
like
how
black
it
holes
is.
in space. They
Ex-
they,
ex-
they just here to swallow a
Yeah,
planet,
the only
swallow
way
life.
you can deal with it is from a risk mitigation standpoint,
exactly. Limit
where
Mm-hmm.
exposure. Yep.
you're trying to like yeah, you're trying to minimize exposure as much as possible.
And
Um,
that's what I'm saying. I
oh, okay.
speak.
Wait. Hold on one second. Let me. Mel actually, she said she had a call she had to take, so I don't think.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it wasn't. It wasn't.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to
because I
make
had
sure,
stepped away and then I came back. I was like, man, what the hell happened?
because
Yeah,
I'm not.
he wasn't being
I'm
defensive
not one of
in
those
his
dudes.
response.
Because I'm not one of those dudes who be like, I want to put all women in the same category.
Yeah, no,
Because
we good. Let me
there's really logical men and logical women in terms of understanding and embracing where we
Mm-hmm.
are designed to be with each other. That's a choice that each of us have to make. A woman can see a confident man and says, you know what, I want to be a virtuous woman to this competent man. Or she could be an uncultured woman and see the weakness of his man and say, I'm gonna play the brakes off of him. That's a choice.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I know a lot of dudes, if you look at the macro of everything, yeah, the macro of the world is messed up. It's always been that way. It's
Mm-hmm.
always been the majority of people are crazy and gone, and it's an individual thing. That's why men look within themselves and say, what can I do to structure myself, like I said, to limit and prevent any bad things happen to me while being able to benefit to the highest utmost of my abilities within this any environment. That's
See,
Mm-hmm.
God, Hulk, I wish I could say who it was, but I promised to kind of keep it on the phone, right? I wish I could say, but needless to say, we're fathers, right?
Yes.
And the tone of the conversation essentially was is that, like, see, you can talk about what happens to, let's just say, children externally. We don't know who these children are. We don't know who their parents are, right?
right,
Mm-hmm.
right,
And then there's me personally. If you were to talk about me and my child, you best fucking believe. I no, pardon my language, but I'm only gunning and aiming for the best outcome. So I'm doing everything that I can do
Mm-hmm.
to steer it in that direction, and I see the results, right? See,
hmm
so there's a part of me that says, "Not my kid," right? Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
there, right? I'm literally there. I know what's going on here, right? And so this is kind of where that whole sort of social narrative versus real life uh, experience kind of overlaps with each other. And see, so people that aren't in positions like mine, where I have a child, I'm solely responsible for her and her goddamn outcomes, right? You see, so when she makes honor roll and stuff, and then I do say it out here openly and stuff, and then people shit on me, right? There's
right.
you know what I'm saying? It's almost as if it's almost as if it's like you can't win, but you actually win by making sure that the outcome is what you intended, right? That's the only thing you can really do.
Yeah. I mean, because clearly there are people who have not had people in their families who have loved and cared for them like people like us have had, you know. And so and so when you have that type of interaction with family members and you grow up and you have confidence and self-esteem, there are people who didn't grow up with that. So this is
Mhm.
why you have a mentality in a lot of Black America that centers around, who do you think you are? Who died and made you king? Like, because these, see, a lot of times we heard these things from certain people as we were coming up, but we didn't understand like the premise from which they were speaking. A lot of those people were speaking from being unloved and uncared for. So now you come in. Now they looking at you black. They you, in their mind, black to them means coming from an unloved environment. But for you, black means, like, if you take the black people who went to all black schools before integrated schools,
Mhm.
you can read some of their stuff and say, no, man, we loved our teachers. We loved the black teachers that we had. Like, then we got the integration and we had racist teachers calling us niggers and monkeys and white students like, man, like, we're not used to that. And so that's the same kind of premise. It's like there are black people who are not used to that. So when you get on a panel and you speak with confidence and esteem in yourself and you regard yourself highly, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what self-esteem is having high regard for yourself. That it's not anybody's job, like, as an adult, for you to have self-esteem. That's your job. That's why it's self-esteem.
Mhm.
And when you're growing up, people that love you and interact with you in a way that shows you that they value you, that imbues self-esteem within yourself. So when you get older, that's how you're going to view yourself. You're going to view yourself as somebody who should be respected and loved and cared for and all of those type of things. But when you're dealing with, you know, gener- you know, families of black people who have a completely different experience, they're looking at you for being like you're fake. You're not a real black person because you love yourself. You have esteem in yourself. You got confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is why a lot
Right.
of black people push back against the Cosby Show because they could not conceptualize a black family like that. A lot of people don't understand that. That's why a lot of black people, most of the positive comments I've ever seen about the Cosby Show has been white people. It has not been black people. And so this is why we saw what happened to Cosby from black people so much. That's why it was. That's why a lot of black people was happy to see black Bill Cosby fall the way he did, because for them he represented something that was not real to them. And that's why we have to really take into consideration a lot of these people that are on these panels, these content creators. A lot of these people are really mentally ill. They did not grow up with those type of home environments where they were loved and cared for, so now they use content or channels as a stand-in to make people or get people to love them and give them that through entertaining people. And so when you hitting at that pressure point, you're actually hitting that sensitive spot because they're using a YouTube channel as a stand-in for love. Because clearly a lot of these people ain't got it. I mean, you just look at what their content is. Clearly, a lot of these people ain't got it, and that's
Hmm.
really what they want. But they're using entertainment because that's what people in entertainment do.
Well, that's,
People in hold on,
isn't it,
people. There's a lot of people that go into entertainment specifically to feel love.
well, I was
They
gonna say,
do that for that purpose.
isn't entertainment a
Yes, yes,
coping
absolutely.
mechanism, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Okay, Melly, you back? You good?
Absolutely,
Okay. Okay.
absolutely. Thank
No
you.
problem. No, I didn't know if there was a point because I had stepped away when you dropped off, so I'm not sure what happened. But you said you had a call.
Oh
So
yeah, it was weird. It was weird. I don't usually get a call this late at night. Thank goodness my son doesn't smoke weed, so you know.
so
Um,
I'm about to go smoke some now. So
but I mean, it's his choice. It's not like he never had. He just
I know.
decided to turn over a new leaf, so to speak. But um, he was trying to tell me about somebody that something happened to somebody, and he wanted to inform me about it, and the timing was tripped out because I was like, they're gonna think that I just left arbitrarily
No,
because
you're
I
good.
tried
I
to
had
explain
left.
myself, but the way
Yeah.
the phone screen is set up, when it rings, it covers the entire screen, so I couldn't put in the chat, got a call, be right back.
No,
You
you
know,
good. Because I came back. When I came back, you were gone, and Shango or T. Gali was gone.
yeah, the sequence
Shit.
was it was like I was telling him, uh, I know I wasn't telling him anything. I was reassuring everyone that it's not my intention to, uh, you know, just spew rebuttals. Like, I'm not here for that. As a matter of fact, I can relate to what was just said about people it takes a while to understand that sometimes you're talking to people who have traumatic backgrounds
Hmm.
Hmm.
that you can't relate to, and you don't
Hmm.
understand that until you get into the thick of a conflict, right? And it's like,
Hmm.
now that I think about it, they have a criminal record. I don't. Now that I think about it, they were in a gang. I wasn't. Now that I think about it, they were dishonorably discharged. I wasn't. Now that I think about it, they were sexual SA'd in their childhood. I wasn't.
You have
There
to
are a
account
lot
for
of
these
people.
things.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that
Hmm.
I've exchanged pleasantries with, which later erupted into conflicts eventually, because at the core, we don't really have anything in our formative years in common. There are some,
Hmm.
there are a lot of touched people out there
Hmm.
that we've communicated with and whose conversations we've enjoyed. But that doesn't mean that we can actually relate to them. You know, does that mean that we can be like minded? I don't know. That's what I'm seeking this conversation for. Is it possible to be like minded with people who have backgrounds that you can't relate to?
Well, I would say this, right? We all come from different backgrounds, right? So let's just take, for example, I would say that all four of us right now are from different regions of this country for the most part. I know I'm from the West Coast. I know where my
I'm
cousin,
Midwest.
you're Midwest. I know where my cousin Rayo is from. Hulk,
East Coast.
East Coast.
Yeah,
Okay.
you sound like East
So,
Coast too.
so we from four different regions. So just right there alone, we have a multifaceted sort of upbringing when if we were to really just kind of take it on geographical region, right? Now, I will say this. There are other things though, maybe based on age, for example, that are things that could actually bridge us outside of geographical locations, right? Because see, me growing up in SoCal, everybody else growing up where they grew up, it's going to be different. Me and Ryle, we chop all the time. Like, it's like, oh, mellow drop. I think, okay, let me,
You probably be coming back.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me just drop the link for her. She might have dropped. But just for
She
the
said
sake
call.
of,
She said call. I think call again.
okay, I just
Oh,
dropped the
okay,
link.
yeah.
I
She said
dropped
she'll
the
be
link
right
for her.
back.
Okay. All right. But for the sake of the live stream, right? We all come from different places, but then there's things that
Mhm.
we can all relate to. Cartoons,
Mhm.
music, TV shows, right? You brought up Cosby Show. No matter where the fuck we live, if we was black
Mhm.
and we was growing up in the 80s and shit, we watched Cosby Show, right? So there's these other factors that actually bridge us outside of like base factors like geographical locations, right? So you have
Mhm.
to go on these different things that bridge us. Now, when it
Mhm.
comes to class,
Mhm.
that might be an actual separator.
Mhm.
It's not going to be a bridge, it may actually be a separator, right?
Mhm.
You see how certain people get down, you like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, okay, yeah,
Mhm.
me and my peoples, man, we don't do that shit,
Yeah.
right? And then you gotta have to cut your losses right there because,
Mhm.
yeah, because see, on a class level, yeah, we don't really rock like that. Sorry.
Mhm. Well, well, the thing is that that's a very touchy subject for a lot of people,
Yes, it
and
is.
and I'm not one of those people, and nobody here is, to make light of people's situations, because as far as I'm concerned, all humans have been through something traumatic. It
Yep.
just it just depends on to what level and varying degrees, but um you know um the one thing that I have learned, and I was reading this in a particular book. The human mind is skewed towards negativity more than positivity, and they talked about how in more primitive times the brain had to function like that because that bush over there, you had to make sure nothing was in that bush that can harm you. Because for 9 times out of 10, there was nothing in that bush that you walked by. That 10th time, it could have been a tiger behind that goddamn bush, tear your ass up.
Yep.
So the human mind has been skewed towards more negative stuff. This is why, we see in marketing, when something is negative, that people just flock to it.
Yep.
And this space has been no different. This space has used that same model, even though they might criticize, like, well, the media operates like this, but this space operates in the same way in a lot of ways. And because that's just a part of it is just human nature, and so the problem is that, and we have to realize too, like, man, in a short period of time, like, we have gone from um certain type of living styles to a completely different model, but that psychic mentality is still there. So um
Y'all
if
want to
you're
know something?
listening to somebody's content and they're talking about this particular issue, but really psychologically they're hurting about their parent experience. You will just sit all this time, going back and forth with this person over the issue that they brought to the table for that particular day, but you don't know like what this person really is really getting at is something that's on a more personal level.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
don't look
yeah.
at I don't look at what these people are doing as, oh, I'm just doing a story on Sierra or whatever the case may be. That shit is personal. What it's something personal with that particular person, and that's the reason why they're doing that particular story. It's something that has hit them in a certain way that makes it personal for them. And so we understand as men that nobody is sitting here saying I would never say like men can't be hurt. Hell, men can cry. So obviously there are times in which men are supposed to shed tears. Now, are men supposed to live that way throughout their whole entire existence? No. You know what I'm
No.
saying? But that capacity to feel pain is in men. And so, but what happens is that this content is skewed towards the negative. And it didn't used to be like that when you had when 1.0 was first on the scene. They got knocked out the box. We're trying to skew it in a way that had black men focus on more of the positive aspects because number one, man, we helped build this motherfucker. Like, I ain't gonna see this shit and be like, oh, well, this is some white man shit. White people, this, because I remember one time I was on a YouTube channel some years ago, and this black chick was like, well, what the hell did black man ever built? And I said, we built fucking America. and even she was like, LOL, like, damn, he got me on that one. Like, what are you
But
talking about?
but you know
Like, we helped
what's
build this
crazy?
shit.
What's
And
crazy
so,
is
go ahead.
oh my bad. I was gonna say what's crazy is it's two spaces. And it only appeared to be one space because it was easy for people to disguise themselves.
Right,
Because,
right.
until moonshot success, like MOT always calls it, until people start getting real famous, people wasn't gonna step out the box and be bold like that. They had to be subtle. But once it got like that, it's just two spaces, and it's a space of people who have principles and want and integrity. Because here's the thing, this what gets me the most: the lack of integrity. When you say something that makes irrefutable logical sense, and somebody says no, and then at that point you realize you're dealing with somebody who doesn't care, who doesn't have integrity. That's why I realized
Mhm.
I just excuse myself from having conversations with many of these people because you're having a discussion with somebody who's never going to be honest. That's not a discussion,
Mhm.
because the whole idea of a functional discussion is that we're putting integrity above all. Say, okay, you said something that made sense. I have to concede. That's never going to happen here.
Mhm.
In fact, they're going to just cut. When I realize most discussions now are people cutting people off, deflecting, straw manning, and doing all
Mhm.
kinds of ridiculous things just to incite the emotions of the audience. Like
Mhm.
like
It's an entertainment.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And that's why like people bring up my name because they want me to come on there, right? Because let me just say this, because this is the root. I don't talk about the Bible on people who on people with secular channels. I don't do that. I go when I'm on a person's channel, you won't hear me talk about the Bible because I'm just speaking basic logic here. On my channel, I deal with the person's worldview I'm speaking with because that's
Mhm.
logical. Why would I talk about the Bible to someone who doesn't acknowledge the Bible? That's dumb. So I I speak within the worldview of the people I'm dealing with, and there's a common ground of logic that we all can agree with. But these people always have to come to me and say, "You talk." I'm like, on any of the channels that these trolls come at me, I was not talking about God or the Bible, not
Mhm.
one time. They brought up God, and see, they have to, because if they dealt with it actually said, they couldn't say nothing against it because it makes sense.
Is that what that
Mhm.
shit was about, bro?
It's always what it's about. See, here's the thing: if they really had a problem with what I
Just like
said,
just how productivity is used
yeah,
against us. Yeah,
I was just
thank you.
tripping on how like I've been hearing
Mm-mm.
like niggas was getting that Hulk recently, bro. I was like, wait a minute,
But here,
who?
here,
Like,
here's the
why?
thing. If they had a problem with anything I actually said in that chat, they would refute my ideas. They never deal with the
Thank you.
idea. They
Thank
bring
you.
up
Same
something
thing here.
that I didn't, that was never talked about. I never had conversations about God or the Bible with any of these people.
Right.
They never were in a live stream where that was even the topic. So it's like they're straw manning and deflecting on some imaginary idea of what they think I'm about because they don't go on my actual channel unless they just like, I don't know, watching the clouds. I don't know why you would watch somebody you just, I mean, if we have a worldview clash, you wouldn't be on my channel. And respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But the whole idea is these people, they have nothing to say against what I say, so they're looking for something. They make up stuff. And it's the
Hmm.
making up stuff that is bait. They want to draw you out because remember, most content right now is conflict content. It's drama.
Yes.
They know drama is going to incite the algorithm. So they want to get you on the
Hmm.
panel and they want to go yelling and we can get the crowd going. We can call each other
Hmm.
names. I'm like, bro, I'm in my 40s. I don't care about that.
Same
Like
Complex, what
here.
did I tell you? What did I tell you months ago? What did I tell you that content is centered on? Beef. They don't
yeah,
have anything
exactly.
else to talk about.
They have
I
to.
said that last, when did I say that? What, last spring?
Hey,
I
y'all
think I
go ahead
said
and
that
rock.
last
I'll be right
spring.
back. Go ahead, y'all go ahead and rock. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
I said
Yeah.
I said that a long time ago. I sure
And here's
did.
the thing. If we're discussing ideas have the merit here, not my personal feelings about anything. So let's deal with the ideas. But they
Hmm.
don't want to deal with ideas. They don't want because I if you deal with ideas, then you're working towards a solution, and they don't want to do that. Because when you exchange ideas, you're doing you can only do that because you're seeking a solution. You're solving a problem. And that's not what they're here to do. They're here to incite a problem, to cause a problem. And it's like once I realized that, I'm like, okay, you're just making up stuff. And see, I don't even give them what they give me. I don't go on their channels and troll. I don't go in there and just start saying stuff because that's dumb. Because I don't. First of all, I have respect. Even if people don't have respect, I still know how to have it. And so I'm not going to go on somebody and be like, you know what, you came at me wrong, because they don't like it when you actually are calm and you answer the question because they want to get you crazy. I remember the first time that I was on a stream and I think Angry Man jumped on there. Didn't talk to this man not one time in my life. I said something and this dude started talking crazy and I was like, okay, I get it. It's the audience, it's emotion. And when you're dealing with somebody who's an older person, I just assume, and this is where I was wrong. I assumed that they were grew out of that. That was an adolescent thing where older men get on a panel and start lying and misrepresenting what was said to get shock laughs. I thought that was a joke. I was like, this is not what grown men are doing in the world right now. I expect children, high schoolers, not even college students. I don't even give college students that pass. But I would expect that behavior from someone like that. And I realized that a lot of these dudes are just like they're becoming the women that they talk about. They want to gossip. They want to make up something and see if a rumor goes around, and so they can have
Well,
something to talk about.
and that and see and I covered this when we did the Booker T. Washington series here.
Hmm.
The rhetorical exercise is not based on trying to win. Okay. The rhetorical exercise is about trying to see if you can find any common ground.
Right.
So, and I actually referenced a book where it talked about this. A book I actually used in college in my classes when I was writing research papers. And so that's the reason why that's why I have said, the complex. I was like, man, I really don't have any desire to really get on these panels anymore because, and I'm not saying this to be funny, like I'm saying this because this is the reality. You got certain dudes on panels who have no, from an adult perspective,
Hmm.
they don't have the requisite intelligence of an actual adult to actually discuss like topics, man, that require you to be able to critically think. Okay.
They're gonna make up stuff. They're gonna make
And
up their own
so
facts.
and so when you're on a panel and you know how to think critically, you know how to read, you know how to do your own research and stuff like that. And this is where content creators, this is where their problem comes in, because we've addressed this in this space.
Mhm.
We addressed this in the space years ago. I think you was around during this time where people was talking about like, why y'all keep letting all these dumbass people on panels talk? It had nothing to do with saying people don't have a right to express their opinion. What it's saying is that you can't just have dumb people on panels, black people on panels, talking shit all the time. Because what
You're
you're
right.
doing to the public, because I mean, YouTube is a public space. What you're giving the public the impression is that black people are dumb as hell.
But not
That's
just
what you're
that.
gonna do. That's the reason why I that's the reason why when I saw O'Shea having goofy ass people attack MOT, I unsubscribed. I said, I'm not watching this shit. This dude is competent. This dude is successful in business, and you got Negroes here who've been using people, grifting people for money, and they're trying to clown him. And you saying you're here about productive black men and this and that and the fourth, but you gonna let them disrespect him like that? I'm like, nah, dog, I
It's
can't
all
rock with
about that
no shit
market
like
share,
that.
man. It's all
Yeah,
about that YouTube
I
market share.
couldn't do it, bro. I said no. I'm like, no. And so for me, I stopped watching that particular person because at that moment I saw they're not living up to what they said they were doing. And it makes sense because he grifted niggas for a whole time about being a doctor. Niggas ain't seen him in a lab coat yet. So for me, my mentality was on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, this is what you said that you was on, but this is what you allowed on this Rumble bullshit. And it was funny that Mela, a black woman that dudes have had problems with in this space, you know, she acknowledged that. You know what I'm saying? She acknowledged that part. She acknowledged the Rumble stuff. She acknowledged the lack of brotherhood in black men. So, you know, our content, you know, in recent times has been more centered around why does that exist? Because I this is something that me personally, I tried to figure out, you know, it really became something that was in my brain wave from 2014. I knew it was there, but in 2014, it really kind of hit me because of certain things that had happened. So from that point on, I was kind of, you know, trying to figure out like, where is this shit coming from? You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that's where I got the impetus to say, okay, let me try to figure out like where is this actually coming from? And then I was able to really find out like, okay, this has been like over 100 years in the making. Like this is not something like we're just me and you know, we get on the panel and we beef with each other. Like,
Right.
no, this is a part of the consciousness of Black America at this particular time, based on things that were set in motion over 100 years ago amongst certain types of Black men who were on the sidelines doing a lot of complaining and critiquing and criticizing of the ones who were actually in the game, actually getting stuff done for Black people, which put them in a leadership. You have black males now who want leadership by popularity, not
Yeah.
leadership by competency, and that's the problem.
Hey,
Ego.
let me do two things real quick. Shout outs to Super Triz, Brain Trust Day Oneer. He done pulled up. What's going on, Triz? Salute, bro. And I also want to welcome one of my OGs personally, man. 1.0 legend. Wakio, what up?
Yo, what
Going on?
up? What's going
going
on?
on?
What up, yo?
What's going on,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah,
6th
what's up?
anniversary.
Peace, Wack.
We
Peace,
here,
Wack.
dog.
Yeah. Happy 6th anniversary, man. Damn, 6 years done fly by so
Years,
fast. Man.
dog. 6 years.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Yeah. So, yeah. What's up, Spiritual Logic? What's up, Rael?
What's
You
going
know,
on, brother?
what's up,
Peace, bro.
Complex?
Peace.
Peace. Shout outs to Mike V. Shout outs to MOT. Shout outs to everybody that's have made the Black Brain Trust the great channel that it is. This is one of the best channels in Black YouTube. Okay, even I don't care okay, as much as people don't want to give the Black Brain Trust the respect that they deserve, this is one of the best channels in so-called Black YouTube, or I'll say Black social media. And anyone who don't pay attention to what the Black Brain Trust is talking about and have spoken about, they're losing out. It's on them. you know so thank you to the Black Brain Trust for making quality content and standing your square on making quality content and not complaining about a bunch of certain groups of people that should not be relevant in your lives. Thank you for bringing intelligence and productivity to Black males and showing the world that Black males are more than just these individuals who are just crying over females and stuff like that. But
Well, I'll tell
happy
you like
anniversary.
this. I'll tell you
Yeah.
like this. Oh, y'all was here first.
Oh, most definitely, most
Yeah,
definitely.
y'all was here first, man. I'm just trying to do what y'all did, bro.
And y'all
You know
doing a good job. Y'all doing a good job because 3.0 is what 1.0 was supposed to end up becoming. Okay? So you guys are doing a good job.
Salute, man.
Salute.
We stand
Yeah,
we
man.
stand on the shoulders of giants, man. That's how it's supposed to be done.
Most definitely. And 1.0 has a lot of respect for the Black Brain Trust. Myself, Soul and Black,
Yep.
brothers like DC the Code Breaker, Shaka Nulu, we came from that era. So we have a whole lot of respect for the Black Brain Trust because they're speaking about quality topics that the so-called Black male, especially in America, should be paying attention to. And once again, this is one of the best channels in so-called Black social media. And anyone else who was not paying attention to what the Black Brain Trust said, like I said before, they're missing out. They're missing out on quality information because the Black Brain Trust has actually predicted plenty of things that actually came to being, actually came to life right now.
Yep.
And they've predicted that years ago. So
I sent some of those receipts over to T. the Godly. He got some stuff queued up for next week.
yeah, and
Old politics live streams from like 5 years ago about Iran and Israel, Russia, and all that. Yep.
yes, exactly. And let me say this. BGS did not create 3.0.
Nope.
BGS did not create the Black Brain Trust. So Black
on it.
Gnostic speaks, you are a liar if you're going to take credit for the creation of the Black Brain Trust. No. I was in the background watching when Mike V and this brother right here, Complex Design, came on the Coliseum destroying dudes that came with the wrong information. Okay. I say it's the other way around. BGS, Complex Design, and Mike V made the Coliseum to what it was. And I stand on that.
Since we left. Oh,
what happened?
I said it ain't been the same since we left.
Ain't been the same since they left. Okay.
I'm saying you too. I remember.
Since you guys left. Yeah, since you guys left.
Well, you too.
We left.
We
left.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I remember you was there.
Yeah, I was there once in the blue moon. So BGS, Mike V and Complex Design made the Coliseum. All right. You guys didn't make the Black Brain Trust. They're smarter than you, BGS. And you cannot take credit for people who smarter than you, more intelligent than you, create. Okay. And I said that.
Since. Oh, it ain't been the same since.
It haven't been the same since. Because what you see on that channel are a bunch of damn degenerates. Okay. Coming on, going on here, but okay. I'm enough about that dude, man.
No, you good.
Because he was warming up, boy.
No, I'm saying, I always about to go in, I'm going back to them days.
Yeah.
I'm thinking back to them days, and I'm keeping it a buck.
Yeah.
You take us out the picture, you have the Coliseum that happened on Art of Ed Morris that flamed out, and you got this shit of a Coliseum. I call it a fucking I don't know.
Barnum and Bailey Circus. That's what
Yeah,
it is, man.
that's what I call it. Yeah, there you call it
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
That's what you got. You see,
Eh,
but see, when the brain trust happened, right? That's
mhm.
where the real shit went to and has been at.
Yeah,
And the thing about it is that it wasn't just some new booties showing up on BGS or shit. That's not what happened. This is the stuff I want to get on the record. I want to get perfectly clear. See, the origins of the brain trust 3.0 is actually 1.0.
that's correct. That's
Okay?
correct.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Myself, I'm saying this. The origins of 3.0 is 1.0. Go ahead,
That's
O.
correct. I agree. As a member of Black Manosphere 1.0, I definitely agree.
Can you
Because,
give the people, since you're here, can you give them a history on all this, please?
oh yeah, because Mike V is from the 1.0 era.
Yes.
Mike V, during the 1.0 era, his handle used to be Remedy.
Remedy.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, his handle used to be Remedy. And you know who told me this? I didn't know this until Soul and Black told me that.
So,
Because I spoke to Soul and Black over the phone. And I was like, yo, Soul and Black, yo, there's this channel, man. This channel is nice. It's called the Black Brain Trust, man. It's with this brother named Mike V. And Mike V, he recognized who I was, right? And Soul and Black said, you know who Mike V? He's like, I know who the Black Brain Trust is. I watch him. He was like, you know who Mike V used to be back in the day, right? I said, who? He said Remedy. I'm like, oh, word? It was Soul and Black who told me that. Another 1.0 legend, you know? Come on.
there's a few live streams on
Shout
this
out to
channel
him.
where Soul and Black is on here.
Yes.
See, that's the thing, dude. Like, I gotta dig those up and send them over to T, but it's all here, right? It's all here.
Yes.
Right? It's all here.
Yes. And you know, yeah. And I'm before I leave, I want to give special shout outs to, of course, the homie Rael and Hulk, you know, that just left. And of course, Dr. Phoenix, brothers like Dollar Will.
Oh, man. We got a lot of brothers.
Dr.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Phoenix,
Dollar
Will,
Johnny Blaze,
Johnny Blaze, Engineering Cannabis.
Engineering Cannabis, man. It's so many brothers, man.
Yeah, DR Raptor. That's his name, DR Raptor.
DE
Raptor.
Oh,
DE Raptor.
Yeah, man. I swear. See, I was trying to tell that dude Andre. I don't know if you caught this, bro. Andre came up here on some bullshit. That dude Andre 416. You know that dude?
That dude that keep trolling MOT's.
Yeah, he came up here and tried that shit, but it didn't work. But you know,
he's a kid, bro.
He's something. Either that or he's slow, or both. He's a slow kid.
No, because I can accept a person who is slow because of like biological abnormalities, but a grown ass male who acts like a child, like, you know, I mean, to come from a different country and to engage in nigga shit, like I would never go into somebody's space from Canada and be a complete idiot, bro. Like I wouldn't, cause I know that I will be representing brothers in that space in America. So I would never comport myself like that. So the fact that he comports himself like that, he's showing us it must be a lot of dumb dudes in Canada.
Yeah. Hey, Hulk, you good, bro? You good, bro?
Yeah,
we appreciate you pulling up, dog. Real talk, man. We appreciate you pulling up.
Yeah, shout outs to Spiritual Logic, aka Hulk. You know, shout outs to Super Triz. It's been a while since I've been on the phone with Super Triz.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna tap Triz tomorrow, man. I'm gonna text him.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Triz be lurking, dude.
Yeah, he be lurking. But
Triz be lurking. I'm gonna hit him tomorrow, man. I'm gonna hit him up.
It's all good, but happy 6th anniversary to you, brothers, man. I'm about to be out of here because
we coming up on 3 hours, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, man. Let's get the last words in. Oh, hey, man, I appreciate you pulling up. Real talk, dude, because we needed a 1.0 legend in here to put a stamp on it.
All right, most definitely, man. You guys are legends in your own right. So you know,
Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all took the first shots, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
y'all
took
was
the first shots,
trying to
man.
be.
So we
Yeah,
gotta
we
salute y'all, man. Y'all took the
we
first shots. Y'all put y'all necks out there like that.
Yep,
We
exactly.
we can't hate on that, man. Like we got
he,
to give y'all respect, man.
appreciate that, Rael. People don't understand how many white supremacists that we had to destroy in battle during the 1.0 era. Okay, people don't understand that we chased them away from here. They don't understand. People like myself, Soul and Black, and other brothers, right? There's a whole lot of other brothers I didn't name. We chased the white supremacists out of here because they used to come on Black YouTube and antagonize people. We chased them out of here. And you know what? How we did that? We did it intellectually. We destroyed them.
You
Wait,
destroyed them.
hold on, Wacky. Do you know what you're really saying? Oh, you just said something I didn't know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so y'all had racist whites that will come and antagonize 1.0.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
And then you have so-called master teachers who came from white MGTOW spaces who came to this space to antagonize 1.0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
Now
Yep.
it's making
I'm
sense
going right
now.
along with that. Yep.
Now
Yeah.
it's making sense now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's making sense now.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
heard it. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly, nigga. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now shit making sense now.
Yeah. It's making sense. Yeah.
Now it's making sense
So
now. Because
talking about
he
show.
admitted that. He admitted he came from white MGTOW space.
Yeah, he admitted that. Hey, man, the worst mistake he ever did was to ask proof of 1.0 actually existing. Me and Soul and Black had to destroy
Bruh.
this dude on that.
Wait a
We
look. Oh, brought up. Would you go to Wayback Machine?
yeah.
Went to the Wayback Machine and brought up GenX.net.
Yeah.
But see, this is why this is so important. Because when these black males troll us, like we seen some of them do today, what y'all are really doing is you're acting like the very white dudes that be on some racist shit that y'all claim y'all hate. Y'all acting just like those weak clowns. Y'all acting just like them. And so
Agreed.
so now it's coming full circle. Cause see, I don't need to troll anybody. I get on any panel with anybody y'all put up. And if I disagree with their position, I'll present my side as to why I disagree with their position. Not because I don't like this person, because I ain't here to like no dude. But to come out here and troll this particular channel, you're just like the white racists who used to do the same type of shit. And it makes sense because your master teacher come from those spaces too. So it makes all the sense in the world now. Now I get it.
Per him.
Now I
Per
get
him.
it.
Per him.
Woo.
Right? We didn't say
Thank
this.
you, Wacky. Thank you.
Per
Wacky.
him.
I
We
appreciate
didn't say this. He said that.
Yeah, he said that. He said
Yeah,
that.
he said
Yeah.
that.
He
Yep,
comes from those
he said
spaces.
that.
Yeah,
Per
yeah.
him. We didn't
He
say that.
said that.
Right.
The best title for him is the disaster teacher. Shout out to MOT. The disaster teacher. But
Yeah, it makes sense now.
y'all have a good night because it's almost 2
All right.
well, it's
Hey,
2 in the morning
get
here.
last words. Get in last words. You Ryle, and we're gonna cut it because we have 3 hours, bro. I gotta cut it.
All right. No, I'll just say thank you for having me on here, and once again, happy 6th anniversary to the Black Brain Trust, Rael, Complex Design, Mike V, MOT, Nagone 11. I gotta shout that brother out. Nagone 11, my New York brother.
OG.
Consigliere.
Yeah, 1.0 brother too.
Yep. The
Real. So
consigliere.
yeah, and all the other brothers and sisters that make the Black Brain Trust to what it is. Shout out to y'all, and
Absolutely.
may we see another anniversary to you guys, man.
Most definitely.
Sure.
And appreciate you for paving the way, dog. Real shit.
Most definitely, man. You guys have a great morning, a great night.
All right, man. You got it, bro.
All right, peace.
Rael, you got it, bro.
That was a very important piece of information that Wacky just presented. The one thing I noticed about the white racist troll in my experience on social media, in my experience with them throughout the years, and it hasn't been that many because most of them recognize when they're facing superior intelligence to not even engage. But typically, when you put them in their place, they just disappear. They run. So they actually have more sense than the black trolls because when you put the black trolls in their place, they can't accept that and just go on about their business. They have to keep antagonizing you and antagonizing you and antagonizing you. And what this suggests is that many of these people just got some really deep mental defects going on.
Yeah.
And so um, y'all need some help. Y'all need to get some help. Y'all need to listen to Kevin because a lot of y'all quote Kevin, so I'm gonna quote Kevin too, man. Go get some therapy, man.
Oh
Like
shit.
go get some help, man.
Say y'all need some help.
Stop trolling men who ain't worried about you. I would tell Gabe all the time, like, why you keep giving men who are not paying attention to you so much attention, bro? You know what I'm saying? You got a whole family, man. Like why you giving men who ain't even thinking about you like that?
Yeah.
Like so much attention. I'm like, man, you need to get that stuff checked out, bro.
Yeah.
And
You gotta reprioritize
I
your
say the
life.
same thing to these other dudes. Like, if you let a dude on the internet put a battery in your back to antagonize other men, I'm not even I'm not even focused on him per se because he ain't nobody to me. I'm looking at y'all like, man, what's really wrong with you? That somebody on the internet can put a battery in your back about somebody you don't know or channels you don't know, channels that you've been too lazy to peruse to see what it's really about, and make you troll them for no reason. They haven't done anything to you personally. They haven't taken any money from you. They haven't stolen anything from you. So what kind of personality type are you to make people that you don't even know be able to put a battery in your back and make you engage in such childish behavior? Because I guarantee you these same folks that do this when they're on these jobs with these white folks, they don't troll them. So if you're not gonna troll white people who y'all love to talk so much shit about, if you're not gonna troll them, why are you trolling us? I mean, if y'all keep saying that white people's your biggest enemy is I hear,
Go
why don't
troll
you go
their
mess
ass.
with them?
Yeah.
Go troll their ass.
Go troll their ass.
Go troll because I ain't your enemy. I ain't blocking you from doing shit.
Right.
So I
Go
ain't stopping you from getting a promotion.
I'm
So
saying.
at the end of the day, go
Real
troll them.
shit.
You
Real
know what I'm
shit.
saying? I
Real
mean, that's
shit.
just the reality. Like, cause if you ain't gonna troll them and you troll us, then that means you're a coward. That means you're a coward and you're weak. And I will see why women don't deal with you because they can see it too. I'll leave it there.
They smell that shit in the fucking pheromones, bro. Hey, Eeyore had to big you up, dog. You see that?
Yuri, that's my bro, man. Salute,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Appreciate it, man.
it. He already
Salute,
pulled up.
bro.
He pulled up on the last minute joint before we end the stream. So
Salute,
yeah,
man. Salute,
yeah.
bro.
He already
Salute.
had to big you
PG.
up, dog. So that's what's
Salute.
up, right? So hey, man, I want to salute everybody that pulled up for this 6th anniversary. Rael, you know what time it is, dog. Yeah, we gonna keep it pushing, dog. Like regardless of the BS, regardless of the trolls, somebody tried it this evening. Go catch the playback if you want to see how it went down, because yeah, we don't do that over here. So I don't know if it's a lesson that's learned on that part, on that dude's end, or anything like that, but he just knows that yeah, this ain't the venue for you, bro. See, so like energies attract, all right? Water seeks its own level, all that other shit. Yeah, so homie, just yeah, go on over where you belong, right? And we're gonna keep it moving. Here we go, right here. Triz, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you tomorrow, bro.
Triz, man. Triz,
Yeah,
man.
no,
Peace,
I
bro. Good
gotta
to see
dude,
you, bro.
that's the homie right there, man. I gotta
Good to see
hit
you,
Triz.
bro.
Yeah,
No
I'm
doubt,
hit.
man.
Triz, I'm gonna text you tomorrow, bro. Let's catch up, man. All right, y'all. Well, hey, check this here out. We're gonna go ahead and cut it short. I'm gonna go ahead and make some late night snacks with my baby cakes, and we're gonna chill out and call it one. Happy 6th anniversary to the Brain Trust. Salute to all the fellas, man, old and new, and in the future, right? All like we all fam, right? So whoever that is, you're welcome. With that being said, Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this shit. Pull up when we go live, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.